Rolling.
Rolling. Are we speeding?
Yes.
Okay. So in this scene right now, the character of Carter's mom is talking about how much she likes everybody, and she goes, and Malcolm too, what a sweet dude. And so the camera's going to cut over to him, and so at this point, basically, you can like talk with Austin, and then we'll get Ashley if you just tap on him and kind of give him the phone, and once he takes it, you two kind of get in for an Aussie sort of thing, and he'll go through his routine of not being able to do it very well. So,
do you need us to switch positioning or anything?
No, everybody's perfect where they are.
Do you want me to sometimes pan the camera to show everyone?
Yeah, I'd like it when she taps on him, sort of you zoom over them and just zoom in a little bit.
Well, it says I poke Gordon and like ask him if he sees the camera.
Oh, okay. So
Let's see.
Okay.
Don't worry, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, because for a second there I was like, wait, is she supposed to be doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna do this second paragraph here
Okay,
after
that's
it.
what starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The way the camera cuts through the
I'm feeling like it's paranormal activity.
All right. So I'll actually have Sam and Ashley you two switch spots. And so you two talk with each other, and you all just chat with each other, and let's roll.
A pad covered.
What's that?
I use my arms burning because I have this part is bending.
Oh, you can put it
So
down.
hold it up like that.
Yeah, because it can track from like miles or something.
I'm like an unnamed character, I think.
For this scene.
Yeah.
You're a sort of party goer.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a go. Action. We should get space already. Right. You gotta get this over with. Okay, let's do it again, and this time when we do it, let's Chris zoom in on him. He's sort of operating thing. And this time, can we actually open the camera app on the phone?
Absolutely.
And let you try to zoom in him as he's starting. So give me like 5 or 10 seconds of like.
Yeah, like I could just do.
Phone confusion.
I could actually zoom in on like he's struggling and kind of go like this.
Yeah.
Person's got a count point. Give me a second.
So I'm gonna zoom in on you, Bert.
Is there a close-up point?
Like good shot.
Okay, let's start in the same spot.
Want me to be in my two so you can see
Bert, back to you. That's all too.
Well, you want to top record or?
No, keep it going.
We're at minutes of footage here.
Okay, I'm back. Let's go. What?
Okay. And turn the angle of the mic. Can you get it more towards Bert? Great.
Yep.
Okay.
Just make sure it doesn't fall.
Everybody, let's start our conversations again. And action.
Yes. My points are 5 and you're talking about. No, that's not. Did you hear? He said my points were weak. Yeah, I got high school. Oh, that's cool. Your mom is really bothering me. What? I usually talk about all this stuff and it's really annoying.
Okay, let's get another angle, and this time I'd like to get a close-up of the you reviewing the picture.
That was a great picture.
And so let's get the camera like to her side there.
Okay, like almost right.
Yeah, almost right.
Okay.
And then you look at the thing here. Let's try to get it yourself an angle to where the camera will be able to see the action or the.
How do you want it? Do you want it like just like this, or do you want
I'm
it?
just like,
I want it more. Actually, a little bit kind of more like kind of like that-ish.
Okay.
And then like something like that.
Okay, I can see that like how you where they're taking pictures, especially in editing, cutting it back and forth.
Yeah. So let's do a shot of you just showing Sam the picture.
Okay.
So action. Oh. Did we get it?
No, it wasn't. I'm trying to zoom in. I'm used to the zoomer going the other direction. This is what's confusing because I was gonna zoom in quickly. Like, wait, what just happened? What kind of picture is this?
Let's do one more.
No, let me back it up. Here we go, in.
I'm like, what?
I'm trying. Wait.
I'm like, I heard no action. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, wait, what are we doing? Okay, so you just want her to like have like, wait, how they react.
do you want the picture to be like this way, like, and all that?
Yeah,
Okay.
not exactly.
But just kinda like this,
We're gonna do
like-
another super zoom in.
Okay.
Super zoom in, so-
Okay, if I remember, okay, this is the zoom in, this is the zoom out. Alright, I can remember that.
Let us know when you're filming.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, action.
Oh, did you need some water?
Okay, now let's do the super zoom in. Just hold the phone up toward the camera there.
Okay.
And I want you to have basically only the phone be in there. So if you
Since
can
it's like this, do you
get
want
it
to
like exactly like that.
Oh my, I'm sorry, but that looks like a giant censorship thing. It looked like,
Chris,
I almost could
it's
see.
too early for you to make me do face palms, man. Come on. Hold on, like this.
Oh, that was cold.
That was cool.
I'm sorry, that looks like censorship. Eric, that looks completely censorship.
Yeah. Hold it back up again.
It reminds me of those weird SpongeBob videos
And up a little
on
bit.
YouTube where they did a bunch
Down a
of
little
weird-
bit.
Oh, YouTube poop.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Oh, that's great.
It's like,
Alright, we got the shot.
okay.
It's like
What
a
is
starting
this?
shake.
Okay, now we're going to do the previous paragraph scene, which is you and Austin's character talking to each other. So let's go back over back here with it, Chris. So we'll get you and Austin next to each other, and Charles Darshan,
No,
you
you
guys
just do it.
could just move over that way just a little bit. Okay.
You want it as like a medium shot, at least a 2 medium shot. Like I can do it like this.
I was thinking of like a little bit further out, like to
Oh,
start
okay.
with, and basically like as you're kind of panning through it, she's gonna look at the camera and kind of notice the camera,
Okay.
and then she's gonna like tap on Austin, and that's when you're gonna kind of zoom in on them, and she's gonna like tap. Like, you notice that camera there?
Okay.
So you don't notice the camera. She
I'm
does.
oblivious.
Yeah.
Like-
It's a weird, it's a weird
I don't know what to do.
reality
Yeah.
world where only you can see.
I got. No, I can start from like right here, pan it to the left, and then that's when I can just zoom in. And be like, don't you notice that camera right there? What are you talking about? Like that.
Yeah.
And then I just
let's-
zoom out. It's
let's
like,
do that. So to start with, we'll kind of have you three talking, and then you three kind of talking, and then you'll kind of tap on him as you notice.
so you want me to start from right here?
Right.
Oh, okay. Then we can go back.
And let's give it a go.
There we go. You guys ready?
Bro, I'm trying to go to Neptune where there's a whole bunch of idiots. Why not just just look? Yeah, I heard to do. Yeah. That case, like types of like the Martians. I think they want. Why are we doing like the Martians? We feel that.
Okay. Let's do it one more time, and this time when she taps on him and points the camera, and she like points into the camera right there, what I want you to do is kind of tilt the camera kind of quickly away from her.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Here on.
And as if like you've been caught or something like that, you feel weird about it, and so now you're like.
Oh, no, I think I get what you mean. Yeah. I'll try to do my best.
That's how you get something to drink.
Hey, can you Liam?
Excuse me.
Careful, bud. Okay.
You good? He lasted like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, that was 10 minutes. Like these, we have to go through hours of this.
I don't think my shoulder could take it, you know. box.
I could do it like this. I could do it like
I would end
this.
up just
I love
leaning
boxes,
it across
okay?
like the broadest part.
That's
of
like the
my
worst thing
shoulders.
you can do. Like as
Really?
far as hurting
I
yourself.
feel like
in
it
the long
would
run.
disperse the weight though.
Yeah, I read that that's like the worst thing you can do as far as like your physical health over
This
the
is
long
why I don't
run.
control the
I know like one thing, and that's the only thing I know is that allegedly you don't do that shit.
That's a good thing to know though.
Yeah, I
You don't
think
hurt
so.
yourself.
If you use it, you cut
That's
holes.
right.
And
He's
things,
correct, right.
holes,
Oh.
little
Uh-oh. They spotted me.
called a brad. You only put 2
I got
brads
it. I got it now.
top and the bottom. It's a horrible mistake to put a 3rd brad in.
Yeah.
To test you to see if how much of an amateur you are.
Oh my god.
I gotta know. I gotta know. Where you got that? Here, let me show you real quick. Let me just show you what you do. Okay, like you know how you do the whole can thing left,
Yeah.
going left
Oh,
slowly,
and my
slowly,
niece has
slowly
like
until it gets to these two.
Yeah.
That's when she knows this. And points at it and be like, uh-oh, they spotted me.
You do like, they spotted me, and then like, a quick jerk around to someone else. Yeah.
Be like, oh.
Good? Yeah.
You've been sneaking around. About that.
Okay. I'll make sure we're still sweet in here.
I got nothing. Okay.
That's what everyone says. They got nothing.
Recorder.
And also,
I don't see finger sweats. Finger sweats?
The only thing is just make sure that this thing is still. As long as it's red, it's recording, that's called sneaking.
Yeah, don't even try to go for unlimited.
With the 6 feet thing.
No sense to me.
That's what's up.
are you still actors too? Are you also actors too, or are you just here for the fun of it?
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just standing in for whoever's supposed to be doing hatch right now.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let me know when we're ready.
Okay. Sound good?
Lower it a little bit.
So much.
We've acquired a baby somehow. I'm not sure how.
Not kidding.
Actually, that would be so funny to see that on camera. Like here for the zoom out, be like, wait a minute, is that a cat on the microphone?
Yeah, he's customized it already.
So cute.
Okay.
I was like, what are y'all talking about? I see
The
it.
baby.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's a
You got a
cat.
baby.
I think it's
All right, let's.
That's what I said to
Oh,
you. It's a
that's
bat,
Little
actually.
nose is like a bat.
Action.
You ever been to Venus?
Venus?
Yes. Of course. Who hasn't? We gotta go. It's the best club there. Yeah, no, I just started done there. Oh, you been there? I've been everywhere.
I like that. That's good.
Something. I was like, let me fill this way. Like, oh, something coming. I better get the hell out.
You're like, wait, what?
No, it was a fourth wall moment.
I sensed it. I sensed the connection.
I see that. I'm not in the scene. Okay, Barry.
Go there.
You know, we're-
When you said jerk, I was like, wait, you know, let me fix something. Go with it. I just want to make it a little more spicy, you know?
Let's do our delivery person scene
Yeah.
now.
Wait, what was the next scene?
This is our delivery person scene. So we're
Okay.
gonna get a knock at the front door, and Malcolm's gonna go and answer that.
Oh, snap.
And so that's when he's gonna be like, "Hey, is your mom or dad home? I need an adult to sign for this." And he goes, "I am an adult." You know that whole thing. So
Yeah, hold on, this thing is like tilted.
yeah, this is a kind of a
Crappy.
kind of a crappy tripod.
You almost said it, but I was like,
Let's go.
crappy. You can say that.
Yeah, it's a crappy tripod. So let's
I could see.
yeah.
Did we really just do that?
Wait a minute. We should be our delivery person.
Oh, yeah.
See, I heard me that.
Jason can be the delivery person.
It's not delivery. It's just short out.
Yeah, it's just run.
You want to be a delivery guy, Jason?
Yeah.
He looks like a nice delivery guy. He could be working for UPS.
That
So
dry
this,
response to you so well. Yeah, sure. The delivery person's like, yeah, sure. I'm careful. Yeah, sure. Just
Oh, you? Okay. I was like,
No, just
When I say 5'8", because I'm not 5'2".
more.
yeah, no, I'm 5'2".
You better lie.
I'm just 6 foot.
Your character is 5'10".
People that are 5'10" gonna look at me like,
That's not 5'10".
It's called angles.
Exactly.
that's not.
Come on, man. You know how phones work.
Thank you. You can put lifts in your shoes.
Also, I have this beard. You ever seen somebody with a beard?
I got some lips I can borrow.
I got some platforms over there.
He's all word.
Stretch your stuff.
They're open toed and open back.
Wow. I mean, like the toe. That's all.
No, stranger danger.
No, the heel.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger. I don't know you.
guys, guy.
I don't know you. That's our person.
So what I'll do is I'll get that and then
No,
Let's
let's
see.
see this back.
This light is hot.
Oh, did you see the other picture?
Here, look. Alright, so Bert, you're gonna stand basically right where you are. He's gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock on the door, and then about 15 seconds later he's gonna knock, and then you're gonna go and answer it, and that's when we're gonna start the line right there. Okay. Okay. Are you ready to get into it, or do you need a minute to prepare? Okay, 1 minute.
You can
Try not to laugh.
He's the old school.
Wait, you want me to move the camera right there?
Yeah, a little closer.
Control, as long as you don't say nothing, I'm gonna laugh. So don't say
Yeah.
But don't we have to?
They're just on medium.
I can also just
At this point, I think I'm the hardest mom. But
Oh,
the reason it's so hot here is because of that light.
Yeah.
this tripod is.
You in the shadows, I guess.
Ooh, that is hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That is very hot. It's hot like a stove.
Y'all got some eggs.
It's bacon actually. Something.
I mean, I'm
I would love to see that in a comedy. Some guy uses a heated light to cook something and be like
hilarious.
Okay, so let's start back just a little bit. And so I want to get like him talking here with Darshan, and then
then
happens and he walks.
pan right there. Actually, that is a good pan right there because it's right there. And Jason's gonna be like, UPS. I need you to sign this, please.
Alright, so Bert, we're gonna get you like kind of right here, okay? You ready to give it a go? You gonna give it a try? Okay.
My job is in competition with UPS.
And he's gonna knock on the door in 15 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, so action as soon as he knocks on the door, that's action, okay? And Liam, can you head more down the stairs?
On the stairs.
So,
Excuse me. Is your mom and dad home? I have a package here, but I need to have an adult sign for it.
I'm an adult. We literally the same height. I'm only 5'10".
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just sign here.
Just for the record, 21. You got a pen? I'm an adult when you got a package. See, you know what? I'm 21 and I can sign almost all the packages you got. And I go, no, that's in here. I sign for all. These adult sizes. You see a kid with a beard like this? It's an illustrious beard right here.
Yeah, I see about 50 kids at the mall that look just like that, have peach fuzz just like that.
Peach fuzz. My bad. But dog bite your ass.
that was good.
That was good.
Ready to do one more? And this time, Liam, I'm gonna have you.
You goofy boy. That's every guy's weakness is a dog.
So when they talk,
I've had dogs come around me before. They never bit me though, but I'm scared that somebody's gonna bite me and be like, I'm just trying to deliver a package.
so we're gonna do it one more time.
He said peach fuzz. He said I see a lot of you. I'm like, is he talking about bitches?
No, that was perfect. That was perfect.
His new nickname will be Chico.
We're gonna do the same thing on that.
Alright.
Put in place.
Hey, man. It's not gonna be funny the second time.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It'll be funny, trust me. You're very That's why improv was created.
Alright, I think he's ready.
He's ready. Yeah.
So like I was saying.
Alright, we're doing an action when he knocks.
All right, like I was saying, I don't like that. I don't like that either. It's not bad. It's just like, I don't care what you do. Really trash. Hold on.
What's up?
Excuse me. Is your mom and dad home? I got this package here that needs to be signed by an adult.
I am an adult. I'm 5'10". We literally the same height. I mean, we literally the same height.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just sign it.
You got a pen? It's a wonderful pen. You know, I'm 21, by the way. I can sign for all the packages in that damn small sheet over there. Matter of fact, bring him here. Bring him here. See this? Adult size hands. An adult beard. You see a kid with a beard like this? An illustrious beard?
Yeah, I see 50 kids just like you with beards just like that with peach fuzz, man. Peach fuzz.
Don't bite your ass.
Told you it wasn't gonna be as funny as it
You got some good
Hello.
Hey, you guys are here.
Good job.
We just did a couple scenes here, but we're gonna set back to the beginning. So,
Hey, Casey. Oh, yeah, the light. That's funny.
I heard somebody laughing.
come on in.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, come on, everybody. So, Casey.
First one, the last.
You got this really.
I am such a great operator.
I lost it.
It's like 5 pounds. How can you not hold that?
I lost it, but I have my strips.
Really turned it off by accident. What happened? Turn it back on. He knows what to turn on.
It wasn't on.
I don't know how to turn it on. What?
Filled up for you. Okay. So, gonna take your wine and then throw a little towel down, and we'll be ready to go.
Okay.
You know, stare up in space. He's on that, dude. Hey,
Usher, because I thought it was a funny song.
Thinking that maybe tonight might be the night where where they finally talk and everything. She had her eyes on him for a while. She's been there for events and everything like that, and so she's jazzed up right now. You know what I mean? And so her energy level is actually a lot higher right now than Caleb is.
Oh my God.
He already tripping.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I can't believe you guys are graduating right soon. My babies. This is kind of the energy that we're going for right now.
My baby's friends.
Yeah, so let's try to run through the first couple lines right here. We'll get our first retort, which is you sort of tortured, which is like, yeah, that's they pay a lot of money for us to be here. It's literally why we're here.
Right.
If you keep moving the microphone like that, it looks like
Where's that?
floating bird. Hey, what would you say his name? Sterling. Listen. Can you try moving the microphone like around? Because on the camera it looks so funny. It looks like a floating potato or something. Like you just do that.
It's definitely in the shot.
Yeah.
If you can, sir, push it a little.
I'm sorry, I hate I used to wait for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Started making
Is that okay like that?
Yeah, do it like that.
I think it's a little close.
Yeah, Austin.
There you go.
What did you do? Use your spider senses.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, they have their series finale like
Actually,
All right. You guys ready to get into it?
a couple months ago.
All right. So, talking in the background, but not talking. We got lips moving, and let's get into it. Action.
I just can't believe you all are graduating. Space pilots. How do you even fly those things?
Well, the government spends hundreds of billions of dollars just to train us to fly. We have to go to a whole school to do it, you know? Kind of why we're here, you know, doing all this.
Okay. I'm just so proud of you all. My son's best friend, Caleb.
Yeah, that's me.
Adrena, Arden, and Malcolm too. What a sweet guy.
All right, let's take it back to the top.
I skipped the line there.
I'm sorry, seeing the microphone move around. It just looks so funny.
And got the thing and still can't read it. Okay.
You're doing good.
A little more emotionality this time. You're almost on the verge of tears in a sense because you're so proud of them.
Okay.
And so give me like a, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Give some creepy eye contact.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's
Oh, no, just real quick. Feel that real quick.
So I'm gonna grab your.
How's it look?
Just let it happen.
It's just barely in now.
Oh, like this going.
This is moving insanely a huge amount. Yeah.
Hey, you want to hold it? Just fine. Oh, you keep the earbuds on. You might have to hold it. No, for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold it for this one. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready? Chris, you good up there?
Yeah.
Are we still speeding?
We still speaking?
On this line.
We still speaking? We're good.
All right. Action.
I just can't believe you all are graduating. I never in a million years. Wait a minute.
All right, from the top.
Okay. I just can't believe you all are graduating. Space pilots. I never in a million years. How do you even fly those things?
Well, the government spends hundreds of billions of dollars just to train us to fly. We have to go through a whole school to do it. That's kind of why we're here, remember? Doing all this.
I'm just so proud of you all. My son's best friend, Caleb. Adrena, Arden, and Malcolm too. What a sweet guy.
Sweet guy, yeah.
And even Carter. All of you made it through Space Pilot School, and I'm just so proud of you. At first I was like, I don't know, maybe you're all a little too juju for this.
Juju? What's Juju?
You know, juju, foo-foo, moo-moo, shoo-shoo, poo-poo.
Voodoo? Kung Fu? Timbuktu? Bamboo? Bamboo?
No, not so much those two,
Okay.
but just juju. But never mind about that. I just can't believe you all made it. You all like my little chickens, and I'm the big mama hen. I mean, ever since Hank died, I didn't know if I'd ever feel happy again. But dang it, today is the happiest I've ever been. I wonder if he's here too.
Look at that.
Anyway, all I wanted is for my little chickens to leave the mama's hen coop one day. And now it's that time. But there's still time for one last hug with this mama hen. Get under my wings, Caleb. So, okay, stop. So, are they gonna ask you, are they knocking, or am I just gonna keep going with it?
So what's gonna?
Because I saw y'all practicing that knock, so I was waiting for the knock.
So here's what happens. So you give him the hug, he's stuck in the hug, and you're kind of taken away from the hug, and then there's a loud knock at the door, and you go, oh, good. When the
So
door.
I'm not listening for the knock.
No, I'll do it. I'll won't do the knock as you're kind of coming through or something like that, you know, or we'll put it in post or something like that. But as it's coming, you kind of jump, you know, and spill the whole thing on him in sort of one go. So you got to get the whole cup.
I was trying to
put it in front of him.
Gotcha. So are we going to do the knock on this next day?
Yeah, I was listening for the knock because I thought I saw y'all practicing the knock. So I'm like, they go knock.
Hey, Eric,
I think you took it a little too far.
He tried to put it in the drink a little bit.
I think Austin was getting a little uncomfortable. So
I'm trying to
We're getting more comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
So take a look.
Okay, so it's pretty good. Like scrolled over the lines a little bit in that bigger paragraph. But other than that, mostly pretty good except for the last two paragraphs. So we'll start. We'll start with this line right here about Unedited Carter. Right here, right toward the Juju jump. So that's what we'll pick up from, okay?
Okay. So Carter, he gonna start right there.
Exactly, yeah. And even Carter right there, that's where we'll start, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. We hide?
Oh, no, I just wanted to wear it today. Just wear it, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a character.
I think it'd be weird probably with the space jacket though. You know? But
Remember,
sure.
So you about to be weird.
And if we're doing it on this one, yeah, you can go first.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to confirm.
Including how many times when the camera's zooming on the princess, the camera goes over even blazing sounds, the thunder scene. No one's actually building this. They said that was even accurate. It's not him showing up. So they said, like, you know what? Find him, pay him, tell him he's in the movie now, because that's hilarious. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was like, that wasn't scripted? Damn.
So this is our gonna be our take right here where she actually spills it. So you're just right back when you do it, you know, obviously.
I'm looking like that.
And so Casey's gonna knock. So here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna do a hug scene basically. And then as she's like doing, ending the hug, she's gonna kind of have her drink, still her hand around his shoulder. So like, you hug someone, you kind of look at him for a moment. That's what she's gonna be doing after this. And that's when Casey's gonna do the knock, simulating the delivery person scene. And that's gonna scare her. She's gonna spill over. So I want you to kind of zoom in at like this, sort of as the spill happens.
At the drink.
When that scene happens. And so kind of slowly start trying to zoom down a little bit and kind of zoom left in as they're talking, as they do the hug. So basically just kind of zoom in on them as they do this part.
You don't have to take towels like where she's gonna spill it.
Hopefully that'll take care of it. We'll take care of that.
So just to confirm one more time, so we're hugging.
Yeah,
Here. She slowly like comes off, and then the knock, and then boom.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's gotta be the whole cup.
Whole cup.
Whole cup's gotta be. We gotta douse it.
Okay.
I like the shirt because you can't
That's shocking, man.
I heard you want me to back up.
And so when you say this part right here, and even Carter is a stand-in for Casey here. So there got to be some love behind the word Carter. And even Carter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's got Carter's your baby.
Okay.
So let's move from that scene.
Okay.
Alright. Let's switch back to mouth talking. I guess we'll call it lip syncing. And same thing, guys, lip syncing. And let's take it from either Carter and action.
And even Carter. All of you made it through Space Pilot School, and I'm so proud of you. At first, I was like, I don't know. Maybe you're all a little too juju for this.
Juju? What's juju?
You know, juju, foo-foo, moo-moo, shoo-shoo, poo-poo.
Voodoo? Brandy? What are you talking about?
No, not so much those two, but just juju. But never mind that. I just can't believe you all made it. You're all like my little chickens, and I'm the big mama hen. I mean, ever since Hank died, I don't know if I'd ever feel happy again. But dang it, today is the happiest I've ever been. I wonder if he's here too. Anyway, all I wanted is for my little chickens to leave the mama's hen coop one day. And now it's time. And there's still time for one last hug with this mama hen. Get under my wings, Caleb.
What the hell, lady? I'm completely soaked. I'm not even a little bit soaked. I'm like completely waterlogged. My nipples are pickling. Is this what you do? Do you just go around pickling people's nipples?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened. Just let me get you cleaned up here.
Okay, stop. It's bad enough as it is. And man, you could not have chosen the worst time, huh? You know what? Maybe at my wedding, I'll just have you light my tuxedo on fire as I'm walking down the aisle, huh? Or maybe when my first child is born, I'll invite you to the hospital. You can just toss my little ass out the window, huh? How am I gonna get this cleaned up, huh? How? We get one jacket. Did you know that? One jacket.
Alright, cut.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry about the floor.
No,
I told him to come up and steal it.
you did good.
That was so good.
Now I gotta memorize the lines and hold it
Since you didn't know your line, huh?
I know that part.
You're doing better than me because I can remember none of mine. Did y'all not wait?
Oh god.
It was funny though.
It was fun. Okay.
I dropped.
That was
like, oh man.
Oh no.
Alright. So in this next scene, you sort of have walked about like 5 feet away from her. So we're gonna have her over there, and you're sort of talking to yourself at this point. And so you're sort of like walking, towards the bathroom in this one. And so this will be the what incredible timing lines. It's almost like Lex Luthor level super villainy to be able to time this so perfectly. And then you kind of talk to yourself. It all comes to the line, during your big day. When is your next big day? Even like your funeral or something like that? Oh my god, they're gonna start this thing, something like that.
Gotcha.
So let's get that going.
All right.
Maybe something like this. I'll have you kind of stand like right here. Face towards the camera on this one. Yeah, exactly.
What it's going.
Okay. Because I feel
Sort of walk a little bit towards this point, so like back over there a little bit, and then walk towards this point, so it's stop here, and then like walk towards the camera, and like look into it, and so you'll sort of see it. Look down, sure, be like that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Do you want me to look directly in the camera, or kind of slightly off?
Kind of slightly off.
Okay,
Shoulder
gotcha.
and like still.
What the? Is that a consolation?
Thank you.
You're rocking it tie style.
And turn this one's got to be a little bit
Surfer
further out.
sheet.
It's gonna end up being about
Hell
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like it's a surfer.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, so move it up a little bit.
All right.
Alright, action.
What perfect timing. Unreal. It's like Lex Luthor's supervillainy to time a spill so perfectly. Maybe I'll have to spill wine on your next big day. When even is your next big day? Oh, I know. Your funeral. Give me a break. I'm about to start this thing really soon. Oh my God.
So, alright, you got that one? Okay.
Bert, are you sweating?
No, I'm just,
You got water spill on his face. Like when she spilled it, you got on him too.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
don't leave that.
Where's Leo?
You want to switch them out for a little bit?
You want to get Leo?
Alright, it's your moment.
I'm gonna need my
You got this bite.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, we
It's not solo.
Yeah,
Wait, we in this. We are? No,
It's kind of funny. It's kind of like a Princess Bride. This grandpa was selling a Roots comic at Catwoman. You gotta watch it.
that's
It's a horror, not a horror. It's not Halle
Alright, so what we're gonna have you do is I'll actually have you start in the hallway, and we'll kind of have you open that door and you know, loudly and kind of step through it dramatically like that. Not so fast, Caleb.
I'm looking away when he
So this is like big heroic music, like.
because when
You know what I mean?
something like
This is an entrance right here. Yeah,
I can see that.
you can sit down there. Here, step out the door there. In front of the door there. Oops, Daisy. This hallway.
No, you did.
Are we still speeding?
It's steaming.
Oh yeah, it turned off.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah. You're doing good.
This place here.
1%.
You know, so okay anymore. I need to know. The note. It is today.
So he's gonna come through the door here, so just hold it. And so let's get the camera over here in front of the door. Something like the thank you, sir. Pretty much like that, yeah.
Can we learn to start speeding?
Yep.
We should start speeding.
Speed now.
2, 1, we're speeding.
Thank you, sir. And we're rolling. Okay. And so, character of Carter, Cottrell, as soon as you're ready, you're just going to open that door dramatically and step out like that. Say, not so fast, Caleb.
Okay.
You're not going out there without your best friend, are you?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Can I do like a little zoom out where he
Yeah,
comes
you can definitely do a little zoom out there.
I'm interested.
We're on autofocus. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, action.
Not so fast, Caleb. You aren't gonna go out there without your best friend, are you?
A little more.
Yes.
This time.
Also try not to get too close.
Oh, I went too close, didn't I?
Yeah.
Up and phone down if you can.
Oh, I'm
Reason is you weren't in the party. You were in the party, but you weren't in the party.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you went outside or something, you came back. I don't know. There's a big old entrance. And so when you come in, just come in and then just stop. Don't like keep walking forward. Just come in, stop,
Right.
and look into the camera.
Oh, wow. Well, look at the camera.
Look into the camera.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, what up on the phone?
Oh crap.
Just put it on the ground.
It's take the tripod.
Yeah, just grab it. We'll grab it in 1 second. But yeah, just walk in without anything in your hands, okay?
Completely.
Well.
Wait, hold on.
I see you.
Wait, I can't hear anything.
Can't hear anything?
Never mind.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yes.
All right. Turn it a little bit closer. And action.
Not so fast, Caleb. You aren't gonna go out with your best friend, are you?
Let's do it one more time. This time, that was good. But,
Yeah.
Good.
And what you do is open the door,
Open
and
it
then walk through.
Walk through. Oh, walk
Pause.
through like that.
Walk through one foot forward. You're gliding. You're gliding in. You're gliding in. You stop. Put the coat down. Nothing in your hand. You're stopping.
Actually,
We're gonna do a dramatic pause. And then not so fast. You got really speak up on
No,
this.
it was funny. It was funny.
So do it with me one time, okay?
Alright.
So open door, then dramatic.
But like,
Lock in, glide in. Yeah, pretty much.
you guys do that.
We don't want that school gymnasium. You know.
When I zoomed out the microphone got this shot, it was hilarious. Alright, I'll let you zoom back in. Okay, here we go.
Okay, action.
Not so fast, Caleb. You aren't gonna go without your best friend Carter, are you?
Perfect.
That was hilarious. Not only did that get in there, the microphone got the shot too. The microphone got in the shot too. It made it even more funnier.
Extra funny.
What is it?
I don't like it.
Oh,
I gotta get spilled. Well done, guys. I'm gonna get stained.
Microphones go forward.
So what I do with the
You
I don't know.
split in microphone.
This is gonna be
I think you're
hilarious.
making it worse, babe.
I probably am. I'm trying. Okay. All right. So let's get the camera a little bit more here-ish, and we want to have Control sort of walking up towards Darshan.
Yeah. Hold on, so let's get in his way.
You're like,
Should I stay here?
okay, so let's start this one. Actually, kind of zoomed in a little bit on Darshan here.
This tripod's really going.
Oh yeah, this thing's horrible.
There you go.
And so this is like a exciting moment, like hey Carter, you know, hey Carter, you know. I was worried you weren't gonna make it. You know that sort of vibe. This one here.
You ready? Yeah. All right, let's do this.
You did just slide in.
And we're speeding and rolling.
Yep.
You want to just keep the camera still right here? Or?
Yeah, for this scene, yeah.
All right.
And so this will be you, Darshan, and action.
Hey, Carter! You know, I almost thought you weren't gonna make it.
I wouldn't miss this for my life. What, are you thirsty or something? You think I just let you go up there and outdo me? I don't think so. You know, you really should spend more time in the simulator. Your scores haven't been that good, and honestly, it smells like weed. Well, I'm not gonna say weed, oh my god.
Do some good stuff right there.
Let's get both of them now. We get your first act.
Don't take it back. Don't take it back. Don't take it back.
Don't take it back.
You supposed to say weed and be like, oh wait, all this kids here. Shit's here.
I wish you was too.
It's okay, they don't know. Everything you just talk about. Space on that. I actually do. That's why I can make a little breathing space. You ever watching King of the Hill? Dale was smoking in his mask like when he was a volunteer firefighter with his friends. He's like, you're not supposed to smoke in that. I put like a firefighter. You can't see a damn thing, you dummy.
You need a firefighter. So when we do this one, we're going to start Control with your line, which is the I would have missed this for my life.
Alright, cool.
And then let's get a second cup in your hand. You're actually supposed to have a cup in both hands. I forgot about.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is gonna turn into a tilt shot. I think this is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. And so basically, I wouldn't miss this for my life. Well, would you be thirsty or something? You know, but you notice the two cups in his hand, so you gotta give him like a little bit of a sideways glance when he does that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
This is a tilted shot. It's like Batman.
Let's do it. Action.
I wouldn't miss this for my life. What, are you thirsty or something? You think I'm just gonna let you go up there and outdo me? I don't think so. You know, you really should spend more time in the simulator. Your scores haven't been that good, and honestly, it smells like wine.
Oh, yeah. Someone must have spilled some or something. But hey, look, we got to get in there. But they're about to start. Hold this.
Hold on, step up.
Do I hold these? Oh no, I ignore that. I ignore that. Oh yeah. Oh.
I thought he was stinky. Felt like, oh, okay.
So basically, here's what's gonna happen in the final bridge right here. He's gonna be like, he hold these, and he's not gonna pay attention. The music's gonna kind of turn. We're gonna get some soft violin kind of coming in here. You know, a bit of Schindler's List. He's gonna be like,
Oh my
just a
god.
minute.
Oh, so it's a touchy moment.
This is a touchy moment. Ever since my dad died, you know what I mean? So you're gonna switch from excited to see him to like, what are you doing? To like, listen, I'm waiting to tell you something. All right. All right. So we're gonna start. We're actually gonna start from like. Oh yeah, maybe somebody spilled some wine or something. So we'll start from there, okay?
That's right where you're like.
After this is supposed to be a touching moment, so he ends it with like.
Yes.
So he ends it with like, "You hold these for me," and he just goes, "Listen, I want to talk to you about something." You don't even look at his hands, right?
He said, "Don't look at."
Don't look at his hands.
Don't look at his hands.
Keep that eye contact. He's trying to thrust these on you, and you're not happy. You're basically, it doesn't happen to you at all. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Caleb's line about. Yeah, maybe some potato. Okay. All right. Action.
Oh. Yeah, someone must have spilled wine or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. Look, they're about to start this thing. We gotta get in there. Hold these.
Just a minute. There's something I've been wanting to tell you. Listen, ever since my dad died, you know, I've been hurting, and it's really felt like I couldn't get out of my head this real negative place until I met you and Arden and Audrina and Malcolm. And I just wanted to really tell you, you're like a brother to me. And it means so much that you've been there for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course, yeah. There's no.
I always had.
Okay, perfect.
I was trying to focus on my phone because I was trying to look at the screen. And then Wait, where is it? Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's do this.
So you're going in for this hug, and you're all like, you know, man, I was really have what it takes. I mean, like, sometimes you can be like a real asshole, but I know you always got my back, and you know, you wouldn't do anything to make me look bad. Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, so all that's happening.
I can feel the moisture.
The moisture. Kind of push him off and pulls himself back. Like, what the hell? So let's pick up from like the start of the hug, basically. Nope. Let's start over. So this one, you're kind of standing there holding these two drinks, and you don't know the hug's coming in, and he just comes in, he just grabs you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So he just has it like that.
Yeah,
Right?
you don't actually want the hug, so he's got to look a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, Lord.
With this hug, actually.
Okay.
And he doesn't want the hug. Basically, once the hug's happened, he's got to get through the hug. You know, it's offending you. So we'll start from like you doing like, yeah, I mean. You know, it's really, we'll start with that, okay? And you just come in and do it. Alright? So, action.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's really no big deal.
I always knew you had what it takes. I mean, sometimes you're a real asshole, but I know you always got my back. You wouldn't lie to me or do anything to make me look bad. What the hell? You're completely soaked, and now I'm like a fucking alcoholic goldfish over here. Why the hell are you walking around with your jacket soaked like that? Do you not see the bathroom right behind you?
Well, I was just about to go in that bathroom until your mom spilled wine all over me.
My mom?
Yeah, your mom. And honestly, it was like a coordinated attack, okay? It was like a missile was targeting right from my jacket to ruin my best day of my life. Damn, what's the line? Shit.
I'm trying to get in the bathroom or like any bathroom to get cleaned up, but you showed up and now you're throwing around unwanted hugs?
Got you. Okay.
Here's a song for such a moment. That would be weird.
I can't swim.
Talking back there. Someone's like, you can't swim.
He said,
So he goes, my mom? He goes, yeah, it was like a coordinated attack, like a cruise missile from outer space coming to ruin the biggest day of my life and my jacket and everything. And
Basically,
I'm trying to go
Pearl
to the
Harbor.
bathroom or like any bathroom or anything, but then you showed up, and you're throwing around unwanted hugs everywhere? So let's take it from there. Let's take it from my mom. From my mom?
Okay.
My
mom?
Yeah, your mom. And honestly, it was like a coordinated attack. It was like your mom had a cruise missile in the sky in space, target right for my jacket to win my biggest moment. Okay, I'm trying to go in that bathroom, or hell, any bathroom for that matter, to get this cleaned up. And then you showed up all da-da-da, throwing around unwanted hugs.
Unwanted hugs?
Yeah, unwanted hugs. A man doesn't want unwanted hugs, okay? Right? Like, you're at a grocery store, maybe you want a little peanut butter, huh? And then boom! The shelf stalker comes up on you and just lands a big one and crushes your windpipe. Or maybe you're just walking casually down the street, and then an old lady just leaps on your back like a gazelle and squeezes you like a balloon until you pop! Carter, it was an unwanted hug. And that's what happens when you don't ask for permission.
You get wine all over you?
Yeah, you get wine all over you. In fact, I'm so sick of unwanted hugs that I'm gonna start a protest.
A protest?
No hugs, no more hugs. That'll suck. Why do you think the future in Demolition Man sucks? Nobody could touch anything because they only had Taco Bell there. That would have been a terrible future.
That's all I hear.
Start with the line, but then you show up and you're going around throwing unwanted hugs everywhere.
Okay.
What's that? Okay, see.
Only fix the focus. Yeah.
So this is page 9, scene 8.
There you go.
And rolling. Yeah?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Speeding.
Yep.
Alright. Action.
But then you showed up just throwing around unwanted hugs.
Unwanted hugs?
Yes, unwanted hugs. A man doesn't want unwanted hugs. You're at the grocery store, you get a little peanut butter, and then boom! The shelf stalker just smacks you right on the butt, okay? Maybe you're just walking down the street, and then the old lady just jumps on your back and squeezes you until you pop like a balloon. Carter. No, nobody wants unwanted hugs, all right? And so that's what happens when you don't ask for permission.
You get wine all over you?
Yeah, you get wine all over you. In fact, I'm gonna start a protest.
A protest?
Yeah.
Against hugs?
Well, not just any hug. Unwanted hugs. See, your mom, she spilled wine all over me. Unwanted. I didn't like it. And so I'm just gonna keep it right here just to punish all the other unwanted huggers around here.
So what? You just gonna keep pouring wine on yourself over and over till you punish all the unwanted huggers over the world?
Yeah.
Full cut, unwanted hoggers.
I did say huggers.
Unwanted hoggers.
I said huggers. Here. I was like, oh, gotta say huggers. Let's say Papa.
So we'll start
Yeah.
on so
Yeah, so what? Yeah. I said huggers. Okay.
Alright, action.
So what? You just gonna keep pouring wine on yourself over and over until you punish all the unwanted huggers in the world?
Yes. And what do you know? Start with you.
You know what? You have fun with that. You must be really proud of yourself for doing something about scourge. What's that? Scourge? Scourge of unwanted hugging that. I lost my line.
Unwanted hugging, that's what.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's been plaguing the universe. I thought maybe stopping robberies or murderers was enough, but it's about the time the unwanted huggers get a slice of justice too.
That's right.
I'll tell you what. You go on there and fight for justice, and I'm gonna go in this bathroom and get cleaned up. My hero.
Let's do it again. We'll start from you know what?
He's like one of those girls. You're like, okay.
Actually, no. Let's do that whole line again. And this time, you know, a little more bombastic. Rashawn, be like, yeah, I already started with you.
Okay.
So I'll start from so what? Okay. Ready?
Oh, right on. Yes, and I've already started with you.
Yeah. So he's gonna start with so what? You're just gonna keep whining yourself over and over.
Okay.
So you punish all the unwanted huggers in the world.
Okay, so what? Okay.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Action.
So what? You're just gonna keep pouring wine on yourself over and over until you punish all the unwanted huggers of the world?
Yeah, and I've already started with you.
You know what? You have fun with that. You must be really proud of yourself for doing something about the scourge of unwanted hugging that's been plaguing the universe. I thought maybe stopping robberies or murderers was enough, but it's about that time those evil unwanted huggers get a slice of justice too.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, you go on in there and fight for justice, and I'm gonna go in this bathroom and get cleaned up. My hero.
All right. Let's do the last sentence one more time. We're gonna start with this time unscripted. Be like, I'll tell you what, you do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go get cleaned up. You'll fun. Just improv, okay?
Okay.
So start with you know, you go do that. You go do that. I'm gonna get cleaned up. Okay.
That's all I say. Just you
pretty much
okay.
whatever you want to do, but like that's the gist. Is you all have fun with that. I'm gonna get cleaned up. Bye.
Okay.
All right.
You said start on. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to say exactly what it is, but like just get those points across.
All right.
Okay, action.
I'll tell you what. You go in there and fight for justice, and I'm gonna get in this bathroom and get cleaned up. My hero.
Love it.
Oh man, he torched you, man. He torched you.
You're in shit.
All right, let's print that one.
Sorry about moving that. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. Cool.
All right, so we're supposed to have Lee here today as Janitor Yobi. I don't see Lee here today, and so
You want to stand in for Lee?
I think that you're going to be Janitor Yobi.
Okay. So what does Janitor Yobi do?
So who's gonna be the cameraman?
So basically,
You're done still be the cameraman?
Should be Henry Carter.
yeah. So Cottrell's gonna like kind of walk this way, like towards that door right there, which is supposed to be the bathroom, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna kind of walk up to him and like look at him and notice that his like shirt's a little bit wet, and be like, "Oh no, Mr. Carter, wine? Oh, your big day? No, this ain't gonna do. Come on in here. I got some clubs, so let me get that out there." And you guys gonna kind of walk together through that door.
Wait, is there somebody's script I could borrow real quick? I just want to. Okay. Where is it?
11A.
Oh, okay. Oh no, Mr. Oh no, Mr. Carter. Why on your jacket?
Are you recording?
On your big day? I don't know.
Are you recording?
You want to do whatever I can with the character at the least? Like, I could try to make it funny somehow.
I think it's kind of a straight character. He's supposed to be sort of our Obi-Wan Kenobi character, our wise old fella right there that's got advice. So try to play it straight if you can.
Okay, I'll try to play. Oh no, Mr. Carter. Wine on your jacket. On your big day? No. That will never do. Come on in here. I got some club soda that you should get.
That right out.
You should get that right now.
You don't have to necessarily memorize it, you know?
I know. Like, hold on, you want me to go and do this bathroom right here?
No, I kind of want you to walk from like the kitchen there and like sort of meet him in front of it, you know? And maybe we'll put a mop in your hand or something like that, you know?
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Need a break?
All right, so you're going to be sort of walking towards here, and you'll be kind of walking in. You guys will kind of meet right in front of that door there, okay?
Oh, is this really wet?
And maybe a little bit.
Oh, man. I didn't know. I thought it was.
And so as you're kind of looking at your shirt and sort of shaking your head a little bit as you walk into him, okay? Okay. You found a chair?
Found a chair.
That's cute.
Oh no.
Come here, Bob.
Careful, careful.
Come here, Bob.
Down.
Got it?
You get tired?
Okay, so keep it right there. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, and action.
Oh no, Mr. Carter, on your jacket? Wine? No, that'll never do. Come on. Here, man. I got some Coke soda for you.
Let's do one more. That was a little stiff.
That was a little stiff?
That was a little stiff.
Okay.
Wait, how we supposed to go in?
I'm sorry.
Let's shut that door.
Alright, go.
I tapped you on the shoulder.
That pause.
Was it you?
You okay?
I accidentally tapped you on the shoulder.
Alright, you ready? Alright, and action.
Oh no, Mr. Carter. Wine? On your big day? No. I know. I got some Coke soda for you. Come on in here.
Alright, that's good.
Perfect.
That was better. That was good.
I think we should go.
Jimmy, what is that wall?
Alright, so
Chris!
I had to get it off him somehow. Careful, it's a little wet here.
we're gonna need the two cups in your hands again for this scene.
Uh-oh.
What?
I was going to say, when he says no, I was going to say this. No. Like Tarzan or something.
I couldn't really hear you that well.
Basically, you're going to look down like your shirt and walk towards that bathroom. You're gonna go in, try not to go in, try not to go in, and you're not gonna go in. You're just gonna kind of throw the line glasses and just sort of walk.
You can't hear anything from there.
I can see a little thing start blinking as everyone talks.
Hello?
Sir!
Hello?
Sir!
Can you hear me?
Sir!
He's standing right there.
Hello?
That binder.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
It's good? Okay.
I'm gonna do a good volume.
Okay, thank you, sir. Alright, so we'll have you basically kind of like walk a little bit towards that door and then sort of like stop in front of it and like think about it and then just kind of be like, toss them both and then just walk into the kitchen, okay?
Okay.
And action. Alright, we're gonna do it again from a different angle. Thank you.
Oh, wait, they just. Here, I'm standing here for a reference. Like,
Yep.
in use.
And action. Perfect.
Hey, if you really want to start laughing.
Oh god, if I actually went this far, he'd be sliding like this.
Y'all let me know when y'all get hungry. We'll get some pizza.
Sweet.
Yeah.
New York style?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this for you.
Okay, I'll get you back on your one. And so you that we're gonna do the scene, which is just after she spills the wine. We're gonna do the kind of stuff on there. She's gonna like take your cup. She's gonna take her cup. She just fill you and hand it to you, like in your hand. So you're pulling too. She's gonna like try to, clean you up with a napkin. So get her a napkin.
Really? You're gonna cry? Don't you ever deal with that?
There, yeah. Exactly, but you're saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe this just happened. And then you'll do your, once she tries to then you'll always that's sort of, you already actually kind of did that line before, which is the blind eye takes you off, but I didn't do the hurricane, so they are we'll start it and we'll just do it, you stop, and that's what we'll talk about. So if you can, keep that on deck, kind of hidden if you can in your other hand. So you kind of hand that to him, and then sort of take that napkin out of a hat or something like that, and start trying to wipe on his shirt and everything. And I'd like you to wipe him a little bit, like kind of strongly, a little bit. You know what I mean? So he's like pulling back, like, what the, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So we'll start with like this, so you just did the hug on him, so you're still in that hug mode with him. So remember how you kind of still in your hand. So let me kind of start the scene right just like that. You're like, oh my goodness, and he's kind of looking down and everything like that, and that's going to start the line. Okay, so we'll start from right there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bourne.
Yeah, but.
Confused. Am I? Okay. So I'm going ahead and say my line as well. What the heck?
Yeah, she's gonna start with "Oh my goodness."
Oh, so start with "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's just, so, oh my goodness. First thing you'll do is like hand him the cup in his other hand, and I want you to make it obvious that you're double fisting. You know what I mean? Cups here. And so, okay. You ready? All right. Can you get quiet for 1 second? All right. 1 second. Hey, Dr. Will, can you get quiet for 1 second? All right. Action.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened. Let me just get you cleaned up here.
Okay, just stop. Okay, stop. It's bad enough as it is, okay? And you just could not have chosen a worse time, could you have? You know what?
Cut.
Maybe.
Style, so to speak. And so just basically look down the lens of the, like, direct into the camera here. And, we'll go with the, as it's written. We'll try that the first time. Okay, you ready? Okay, action.
It's worth noting that like 5 feet to the left of Caleb were numerous other jackets in all sizes that he could have put on for exactly this purpose. I think maybe his eyes, they have this thing.
Okay, let's try it again, and this time faster.
Okay.
Okay, action.
It's worth noting that like 5 feet to the left of Caleb were numerous other jackets in all sizes that he could have put on for exactly this purpose. I think maybe his eyes, they have this thing.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it one more time and just try something different, okay?
Okay.
All right, go.
It's worth noting that like 5 feet to the left of Caleb were numerous other jackets in all sizes that he could have put on for exactly this purpose. I think maybe his eyes. They have this thing.
I like it. Awesome. All right, we're
All right, Hon.
Are we speeding, sir?
Yeah. All right.
Speeding.
Wait. Is yours speeding?
All right. Hold focus and
Good.
there we go. Yep.
All right, action.
What am I gonna do?
Let's do it one more time. This time, no tur sounds and faster pan or level super villain.
Got you.
This is the scene that goes right before that.
Okay.
Okay. And Chris, we good?
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, we're good now.
Action.
My gosh.
Love it. Cut.
Yep.
Action. And we hear the music now. And it's time to go. And cut. Close-ups, okay?
Hey, this is the voice of God. What's up?
What's that?
I said, hey, this is the voice of God. What's up?
Well, I'm not very
I'll make it back to you. I'm gonna be an extra in this scene.
You're gonna get fired. You're high on a job.
True. Stop it. Stop.
It's
No, he's just looking down.
wait.
Alright, is it Chris?
Yep, it's Ed and Eddie. Rolling.
Alright, action. Alright, cut. We got that. Alright, let's bring the camera down.
All right.
Brilliant.
Don't worry, I'm just taking my time.
Oh, good.
So look the way how it floats. So you want me to start from like right here, and then just
Yeah, and then once you kind of get on Austin, that's when he'll start trying to get his attention. So, and so actually, what we'll do is when you start doing it, let's act like you're just getting in line now, and so you'll start to do your positioning in line as we start doing it, and that's when what we'll sort of do is our opening here. So if you can, we'll get Sam a little closer to Cottrell, and then we'll take like a step behind them if you can, actually.
Behind them?
Yeah, and then get a little closer, and then we'll start to see you sort of shuffling in between these two and like pushing them aside a little bit and getting in line, okay? Are you ready, Chris?
ready.
All right, and action.
Hey, Q. How you doing, man? What's up?
I don't know, guys. I'm kind of nervous about tonight.
All right, cut.
I love Kramer.
Enter Jerry's apartment. Okay, back to our one, take a step back. And action.
Hey, Q. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Sorry. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of nervous about tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Everybody's here. We're dry. Everybody's here.
I stepped in, he's not dry.
That's messed up. It's cold.
Y'all didn't check up on me, so I don't care.
We've been hanging out with him all day.
Indeed. I don't know where to keep rolling.
All right, that's good.
Now this
Hey, it's
is very nice.
Doing good, sir?
Yeah.
Where's the paper?
It's Halloween. Yeah.
Study.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Calm down.
Got Dr. Will Cam here.
Will.
Okay, so the part where Bert, you're sticking your armpit into Austin's face.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't breathe, Austin.
Wow. Okay. And big entrance. I'm so nervous about tonight. Is where we're gonna start it. Action.
I'm so nervous about tonight, guys.
Yeah, me too. We're here. Everybody's here. We're dry.
I'm here.
There's my mama. Hey, your parents are here too.
No, it's more than that. I'm in love.
Not this again.
I'm serious, man. You want to do it?
That's a big paragraph.
I like the really low talking that you do because it's really funny. But can we make it like a talk more than a whisper?
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
You ready?
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Alright. Action?
Guys, I'm super nervous about tonight.
Yeah, me too. We're here. We're dry. Everybody's here. That's my mama. Hey, your parents are here too.
No, it's more than that. I might be in love.
Not this again.
No, I'm serious. After graduation, me and my secret admirer are gonna go out to dinner, and she might confess to me. I don't really know how to react. I'm just freaking out. By the way, did my parents?
Oh.
Yeah.
The camera is rolling.
Let's go.
All right, and you're in a great spot right there, Bert. Action.
Hold on. So we're starting at the armpits, right?
Yeah.
All right. So do I say mine do my pits smell first, or just stick the armpit up?
Yeah, stick the armpit up right into them. That's where we'll start that scene.
We'll talk about it later. I'm pretty sure we're all dying to know who this lady is and if she's different than the other two.
Hey, they don't count. They were just trying to sell me herbal stuff from
Yeah, let's do that from the top. Here we go. Camera's still rolling. Sorry, you ready?
I'm fine.
Anytime you're ready, just go right into it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa. What was the it stopped on the way. But go
Here's what we're gonna start with. What's so good, by the way? We're gonna start with, okay?
There you go. Yeah, that's because he's just.
All right. So what's so good, by the way?
Do I smell good, by the way?
Look, we'll talk about it later. I'm pretty sure we're all dying to know who this lady is and if she's different than the other two.
They don't really count. Turns out they were just trying to sell me herbal supplements or something, but it helped my indigestion, so count that as a win.
All right. We'll cut there.
Yep.
So we're gonna start on Bert.
All right.
Are you ready to go, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go.
Oh, I gotta stare while I'm
Are the
hooking.
keys hanging out?
Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. Sterling, are you hanging on the
I want to know, do we need to swap? Because
Swap what?
hey. Oh, so you know it says how we hug, and as we're hugging, I give them a look while we're hugging.
Yeah.
So how's that work? Do we swap positions or something?
I think that what I was imagining sort of is, I'll trust your discretion on it.
All right, the camera's rolling.
All right. Action.
Turns out they were only just trying to sell me herbal supplements or something, but help with my indigestion, so it was a win.
Man, I can't believe we're really doing this. Hey, Malcolm, you're the best, man.
Hug me, brother.
Hug me, man. Hey, you too, bro. You too, man.
Heck yeah. All right, let's do it one more time. This time, the hug's about a 3 or 4 second hug. Okay.
It was. Yeah, that was.
And more of like just a hold and release, and less
Alright, we got.
less tapping.
This way.
Because when you're doing the hold and release, that's when you got that 3-4 seconds for you to be doing the look over kind of thing there. You know what I mean? So let's start it again from. Turns out they were selling me. They were trying to sell me herbal supplements. Okay. And turn. Can we get some quiet back there?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Action.
Turns out they were just trying to sell me herbal supplements or something, but it helped with my indigestion, so I'm counting that as a win.
Man, I can't believe we're really doing this. Malcolm, you're the best, man.
Hug me, brother.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And cut. Now we're gonna get back into our hug position. And so at first, just sort of normal face, and then
great brother hug.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a secret face back there, like.
Yeah, and then look kind of like right into the camera. That's supposed to be basically where Darshan is where.
Okay.
So first, don't look into the camera, and then look into.
Okay.
Your lights on the show.
This is so funny to look at because this is like. This reminds you of Empire.
Great, brother.
Yeah, me too, man.
Alright. Did we get that shot, Chris?
Yeah, I got the close up. Like, I got the close up right here. Camera's rolling. No, you can do it.
Alright. Action. Let's get our face. Okay. Ready? We're gonna do again. This is our hug sequence and action. Perfect. Okay. All right, and we're gonna let's do the real thing.
All right, camera is rolling. Zoom back in.
I fall down.
Camera rolling.
Just blew the whole thing.
And action. Let's do one more. Me?
No. I didn't do anything. What you talking about?
I thought you had like a fly on your face at one point.
It's almost I said that again. Louder. I never hear that. It's been 30 years.
That's all right. Thanks for letting us know, though. Like, small details can make a difference. All right, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Action. That's perfect. Okay. That's a show,
All right.
breathe in. I think that's how we'll do this scene, okay?
Okay.
So start in
All right.
Austin and then out.
Gotcha.
Off the three.
Gotcha.
Okay. And hold on a second. I think we're going to break for lunch right now, actually. So, each guys in that hug.
Camera's rolling.
Bring it in, bro.
And action. And General Williams walking in. So we gotta get all lined up. And now let's have you look over at Darshan.
Hey, King. What's up, man? How you doing? Can't believe we're really doing this. Sorry. My parents are here, they're crying, bro. You good?
I'm straight. I'm good, I promise. I'm just waiting for General Williams to walk in.
We are at the end of 13A.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so everybody just relax.
Yes.
Relax. And action, tie up.
Hey, we're really here doing this, man. My parents are crying over there, you know. Are your parents here?
No. They couldn't make it. They don't really like this kind of thing, you know. Too much hugging.
Too much hugging?
Yeah. Unwanted hugging. Everywhere they go, it's unavoidable, these kinds of things. I'll just send them a picture. No big deal.
Hey, come on, man. You look like you could use a hug, you know? I mean, come on, we're here, we're doing this. We're best friends. Come on, bring it in. Come on, bring it in.
Oh, you know, hugs are great, and you're just such a great guy, Arden. But truth is, I had a big breakfast.
You can't give your best friend a hug because you had a big breakfast?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Oh, God. You know, I told my doctor to run all those tests. Yeah, meningitis, Crohn's disease, AIDS, Black Plague, run them all, Doc. But we gotta get to the bottom of this. You know what wouldn't hurt as much? A nice handshake. Yeah. I think we can handle a nice firm handshake to cement the occasion. See? Right.
All right, cut. Let's get our reaction shots. I think after 5 or 10 seconds, you notice this handshake, and your reaction is a little odd. Something like that, yeah. All right, action. Cut. That's perfect. All right, now we're gonna get one from no, there's no audio for this one. So. All right, and get a little higher if you can, looking down at her, sort of like.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah. All right, and so you're looking at them. Everything's normal. You're proud or whatever, and then this weird moment happens. You're a little bit shocked, and then you whisper into the lady's ear next to you. So action. All right, let's do it again. This time you're nonplussed for a moment before you look around, and then you whisper. Okay. So let's give maybe 2-3 seconds of reaction, and then we'll do it. And a little higher, Chris. Action. Perfect. All right.
Chris, what kind of medicine did you take?
It is funny, but you might distract him.
An eye line right above it?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Yeah. So you're sort of looking at that. You don't necessarily have to stare down the camera, but you're addressing everybody in the audience, and so definitely kind of want to look around at everybody in the audience as you're assessing. And feel free to make plenty of sort of dramatic pauses in this speech right here. Don't be afraid to let 3, 4, 5 seconds of silence go by.
Wait, hold on. It stopped.
It stopped? What is that? Intro fog right now?
No, kinda.
Yeah.
I hate when that stuff kicks in. Alright, well, camera's rolling.
Somebody talk.
And you can't see this.
Hello?
No, I can't see the script.
Hello?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Can you talk directly into it?
Can you?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Now I know.
Now you got it?
Yeah, can you make it straighter?
Anyone's card go off? Someone's card is going off. Anyone got their keys in their pocket?
I do.
You pressed it? Is there someone outside?
It could be
It's
another
not
person.
me.
It's not me either.
Alright.
Camera is rolling.
All right. And Dr. Will, you feel good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, representatives, parents, students, and most importantly, recent graduates. Now, more than ever, space pilots are needed to protect the Earth and the colonies beyond. Now, you are the best of the best, and as such, you will be rewarded with higher pay, better living facilities, and of course, more responsibilities. Now, you've been given these upgrades in living quarters and responsibility. Can we start over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's take it from.
Oh no, you can see a shadow.
That's okay.
All right, cameras rolling.
Cameras rolling. And we're speeding.
Yep.
All right. Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, representatives, students, and most importantly, recent graduates. Now more than ever, space pilots are needed to protect the Earth, its people, and the colonies beyond. Now you're the best of the best, and as such, you'll be treated as the best of the best. You'll be giving upgrades to your living quarters, more pay, better responsibilities. Now you've trained and studied and proven that you're exceptional as pilots and, when needed, combatants. Now I commend you on your hard work, your sacrifice, and dedication to the people of Earth and all of its colonies. I will now call each of you to come up and collect your space pilot wings.
Okay. Let's take it from. Can I see? That's it.
It is rolling.
Action.
I commend all of you on your hard work, sacrifice, and dedication to the people of Earth and the colonies beyond. I will now call on each of you to come up and collect your space pilot certificate and honorary wings.
All right, that was good. We're going to do it again because I heard some weird baby noises.
Hey Mia, can you go see what's happening? Yeah.
All right, camera is rolling.
Can you go up a foot?
A foot? Like that?
Perfect. Down a little bit so it's more towards him mouth. And action.
I will now call on each of you to come up and collect your space pilot certificate and honorary wings.
Okay. We're now going to do our pickup shots, which is the yeah, so you guys are kind of having a secret conversation while he's up there giving his speech, basically. So hopefully this will pick up well.
All right, well, camera's rolling.
Yep. Are we speeding, Candace?
We are.
Solid red?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Action.
Okay, so who is she? It's not Rena Oscar, is it?
No. She's a little more tricky. Not. Trust me. I like her.
All right, that's good. Let's do one more for safety. On the top. Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Camera's still rolling.
Hands are still rolling. Do you want to lower it down a little bit so you have more room? Okay. Oh God, this one. So, okay, a little higher. They're whispering. Sorry. And action.
Okay. So who is she? It's not Rena Oscar, is it?
No. Listen, she's a little bit more tricky. Trust me. You like her.
Perfect. So what's next? Right?
Camera's rolling.
So you can't tell me? Is it some big secret this time?
I really can't. We'll find out tonight when she confesses her undying love for me forever.
Can you hear it?
Okay.
So back to 15A.
All right, camera's rolling.
Okay. And action.
Okay. So who is she? It's not Rena Oscar, is it?
No. She's a little bit more than that. Trust me. You like her.
Okay. And let's go to the next part, which is you can't tell me. You can't tell me is a big secret.
So you can't tell me? Is it some big secret this time or something?
I really can't tell you. You'll find out like everyone else with your chief confesses for undying love from you, right?
Alright, that's good. Okay. Let's get. Alright, we're rolling. And action.
How? How did you manage to?
Having a little party, are we? And I wasn't invited? How rude. No worries. I brought you a little present anyways. Just a simple way for us to communicate. Now, what do we have here? Are these 5 your graduates? Let me guess. The best of the best? Or perhaps the cess of the rest of the best?
Hava, what do you want? Why not bring this up with the president of the council?
Oh no. This is personal, General William. There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you'll be powerless to stop it. Allow me to introduce to you 3 of my newest commanders. They'll prove to be more than a match for these troglodytes. Introducing
Wicked Lexi.
Okay,
Born-
we're gonna do a cut there.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's a lot of monologue for me.
That's okay.
That's good. It's wrote that
That was
actually.
like 2 words. Let's do another one this time. And this time I want you to basically just improv it, which is to say, having a party here, and I wasn't invited this time.
Okay.
You know, be like, that's okay. It's okay. You know?
Okay, I'll do
So let's try to do an improv there. Basically, just saying, it's a party. That's those guys look like they're guys. that kind of thing. All right, you ready? Let's get it back into position here. Let's get this tilted down just a little bit. Alright, ready to give it another go? We're gonna start again with you, which is yeah, exactly. Alright, action.
How did you manage to?
Having a little party, are we? Shoot, I'm sorry. Let me do that over.
No problem. Let's take it stop, okay?
Okay.
Alright. General William, action.
Hava, how did you manage to?
Having a little party, are we? And I wasn't invited? How rude. No matter. I got you a little present. Just a little thing to help us communicate. What do we have here? Are these 5 your graduates? Let me guess, the best of the best? Or rather, the cess of the rest at best.
How? What do you want? Why not bring this up with the president or the council?
Oh, no. This is personal, General William. There's a storm on the horizon, and soon you'll be too powerful to stop it. Let me introduce to you my 3 new commanders. They'll be...
Let's take it from, there's a storm brewing.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, just hop into it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you'll be too powerless to stop it. Let me introduce to you my 3 new commanders that'll prove to be Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There's a student.
Sorry. Yeah.
So let's get real menacing on this one. You know, this is like a stop from the laugh and the jovial part. This is like a switch in the personality, a little bit of crack, and be like, "There's a storm brewing." You know, a little bit more like that, you're evilly excited. You know.
All right. There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you're going to be too powerless to stop it. Let me introduce to you my 3 new commanders. They'll prove to you to be more than a match for these troglodytes. Introducing.
On, cut it. We got baby sounds. What are you guys doing?
Go guys.
All right, go on.
Where y'all going?
You can like hold it up like this, and then follow it with your fingers, and then like look down. I guess the first person I do that instead of having to like bring it up and down. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Okay. You don't necessarily have to say on the horizon, but just there's a storm brewing, and soon you'll be powerless to stop. You know, we can do that.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Still rolling everything?
We're still
All right,
rolling.
here we go. There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you're going to be too powerless to stop it. Oops.
Oh.
Whoa.
Camus.
You're beating the man?
What's it better? Press enter. Where's enter?
It's the center of the.
Oh, it's over here.
Got some technical deficits again.
Nice door.
It hates us.
Oh yeah, that was a pain to put together.
Okay. Kind of switch battery.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come with me. Yeah, I didn't think our marriage would last putting that door together.
That's why we quit buying IKEA furniture.
Right?
She only gets it when I'm out of town.
I'll need to introduce you.
Oh yes, goggles. Darn, I actually have goggles at my house.
Oh.
I could have brought them. Oh man,
Yeah.
the character Wicked Andy's wearing goggles.
Oh,
I could have brought
that's
mine.
spiky hair.
That was Kareem's character. I wonder.
Sterling, what are you doing?
Actually, Jason, I should let you know this. One of my favorite parts actually from Dark Tribulation 3 was just wearing the goggles.
Oh,
For my character.
yeah.
Because that would have been great. Was the only one who's wearing goggles. Like, okay, you're on death wish. I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
The stretch really good before those high kicks.
Yeah. I was like, Erica, why did you make me have to crouch and spin?
Haven't done a kick in 4 years.
Like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I've never seen Sailor Moon, so I don't know. I have to look at videos of Sailor Moon.
Sterling,
Yes.
do you want to go play with the kids? All right, well, calm down.
I want to be the cool operator.
I know, but Candace is doing it. Does anyone have kids?
Mine are
Nope.
grown.
Yours are grown?
Yeah. Mine are
Can't wait for mine to be
23 and 24.
What can I do for a minute, and then you can, okay?
My oldest is a dental hygienist.
Oh, really? That's cool.
What? Oh, I know about her. I just never seen it.
Oh,
I know everybody and their mom.
We got
Cosplays as her, so.
Mia wants to do it.
Alright, follow her. Straight, watch your feet.
There's a storm.
Okay.
Gosh, good morning.
You like the finger?
Yeah, put it out.
Perfect. Just like that.
3 of my newest commanders.
All right. And we're rolling.
Oh, okay.
All right. We're gonna start from. There's a storm brewing.
All right.
Okay.
All set?
And hold on, Chris. Bring it on in. A little closer. Brick, can you move her just 1 inch? Okay. And action.
There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you'll be too powerless to stop it. I already lost my track already. One more time.
Yep.
There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you'll be too powerless to stop it. Let me introduce to you my newest 3 commanders. They'll prove to show no more. They'll prove to be. My tongue is so twisted right now. That line is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's a storm brewing on the horizon, and soon you'll be too powerless to stop it. Allow me to introduce to you my 3 newest commanders. They'll prove to be more than match for these troglodytes. Introducing.
Okay. And it's recording right now.
Lord.
And yeah, you gotta point the microphone at her. Yep, lift it up. Perfect. Hey, Casey.
Try not to make it so I can see the potato. Potato. This is a flying potato. I can see the pole. Actually, try to make it like funny-ish. What's the thing? Think. Back up a little. That'd be good.
That's good. Keep it right there. We don't need her in the shot. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Action.
I'm sorry, that was stupid. No, let's redo that.
That was good.
I can't like.
I couldn't actually even see it. I had to move it.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Let's try it again.
If you want, let's start lower, and then when she does it, and then come up when she's done with the kick. Okay?
Awkward.
Can you do that?
Yeah, but I still want to see it.
Okay. Action.
Wicked Lexi, born on Zeus Station and fighting against the enslavement of our people. I'll never stop until our people aren't forced to work mining asteroids forever in the darkness. If any of you try to stop me, I'll make you history.
That's good. We're gonna do it again. This time we're gonna zoom in even more. So if we want.
Alright, I was.
Nope, we got it. Just pull up on her face. Pull up on her face. Yeah. And so we want to get this one right here. So this is supposed to be sort of a dramatic moment. So we want to really see some of that anger in the face.
Sure.
I mean, you know, watch out.
Wait, hold on.
That's good.
Oh, I know.
Just like that.
Alright.
Okay. And same thing again. Action.
Wicked Lexi, born on Zeus Station and fighting against the enslavement of our people. I'll never stop until our people aren't forced to work mining asteroids forever in the darkness. If any of you try to stop me, I'll make you history.
We gotta do it again?
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
We have to make it a little bit.
Farther out.
Yes, okay.
If you can do that.
Does my kick look stupid?
No.
It feels stupid.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Alright, you gotta be on the ball. And action.
Wicked Lexi, born on Zeus Station and fighting against the enslavement of our people. I'll never stop until our people aren't forced to work mining asteroids forever in the darkness. If any of you try to stop me, I'll make you history.
Perfect. Alright, cut. And let's get our Haba back here.
Where's that Haba? Haba.
Alright. Now let's get up higher. I'll get you off there. Sure. So this will be just him. And let's just say, all you gotta say this time is, next up we have...
Easy enough.
Right in his face. And then center it. Get him in the center of the screen. So like that.
You want that maniacal looking too? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And action.
Next up we have...
Cut. Good. And then we're going to do the last one that you have, which you can stay there. Yeah, we'll do the last one first. And most terrifying of all.
All right.
Action.
And most terrifying of all...
Good. All right. Britt?
I'm going.
And so you're doing it's time for a new treaty that lets Martians and Earthlings share the resources that we spend our lives digging. I won't wait for anyone else to suffer, and I won't think twice before blasting you into bacon bits. So get us a little drama. And if you want to start with some punches and stuff, that's cool. So you don't need to go down on her. You need to stay right there, because she's just going to start with some punches and stuff. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Wicked Hannah. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can
I don't even say Wicked Hannah, do I?
You say it. I want you to say
it.
Go.
Wicked Hannah. I feel so stupid.
It's so funny in the camera.
I feel like a cartoon. Okay, I'll try not to laugh.
Boom. I can see the boom.
Okay, action.
Wicked Hannah, it's time for a treaty that lets Martians and Earthlings share the resources that we spend our lives digging. I won't wait for anyone else to suffer, and I won't think twice before blasting you into bacon bits.
That's good. I want you to look into the camera this time when you do it.
I did. It's my wonky eye.
Sorry. All right, one more. This time, slow it down a little bit.
Okay, I'm nervous.
It's okay. And action.
Wicked Hannah, it's time for a treaty that lets us Martians and Earthlings share the resources.
A new treaty. It's time for a new treaty.
Oh.
It's important because,
they already have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And give me a punch and then like a pause before you start talking, okay?
Okay.
And turn ready.
Alright.
Candace is getting us over.
I'm first test it. First do the punch. Or not actually doing a punch. Just clap. Alright, good.
But it's gotta be a big.
Okay.
Okay.
Sterling, careful.
And action.
Okay. Did you want? Okay, sorry. sorry. Whole thing. Okay.
Action.
Wicked Hannah, it's time for a new treaty that lets us Martians and Earthlings share the resources that we spend our lives digging. I won't wait for anyone else to suffer, and I won't think twice before blasting you into bacon bits.
All right, let's do it again. This time, slow down. It's more like you're kind of talking to someone. Like it's time for a new treaty. So you're talking to them and you're like telling him like this is like what we're gonna do. So you're talking to General William. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And action.
Wicked Hannah, it's time for a new treaty that lets us Martians share an. Ooh.
All right, on top.
I'm not an actor, by the way, guys.
That is so
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
That's going on YouTube.
Alright. Are you done being savaged yet?
I hope so.
Hope so, okay.
My feelings are hurt a little bit.
Me, I'll save those hot takes for later. Let's do it. Now you ready? Alright, action.
Wicked Hannah, it's time for a new treaty that lets us Martians and Earthlings share the resources that we spend our lives digging. I won't wait for anyone else to suffer, and I won't think twice before blasting you into bacon bits.
Love it.
Terrible.
Oh, God.
All right, Chris, you up?
Okay.
I want to take this off.
Get sad.
Nah, we'll leave it.
Yeah, you're the worst.
Real sad.
It's just
Yeah.
It's just right.
Oh, ready, Dad?
Okay, it's not smooth.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna say the name first, Wicked Andy, and then the lines. I'd be afraid if I were you.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Yeah, this is.
And I want you to look kind of deep into the lens before you start talking. So
Okay.
kind of a sort of a stare down before you start talking. Okay.
Kind of like Ben Stiller in Zoolander.
Exactly.
One look. One look.
Let's zoom in more.
It's so beautiful.
Now I'm gonna start kind of like
Tilt
this.
it up that in a little bit. Yeah.
And we like stairs. I'm gonna.
Just take it nice and gentle. Less camera work, the better. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
I am ready to.
And action.
Wicked Andy. I'd be afraid if I were you. A bot in space can get a lot higher than you might think, especially when I'm around. Watch your back. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to. Hold on, give me a couple minutes. It's so hard to. Like, I was looking at this film like, crap, I gotta memorize this somehow.
Yeah.
Well, let me return. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous right now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I'll tell you, you want me to tell you how I have it in my head?
Yeah, how you want it?
Sort of a Wicked Andy.
Wicked Andy.
I'd be afraid if I were you. A body in space can get a lot hotter than you might think, especially when I'm around. Watch your backs.
Make it funny.
Space Battalion One.
Sounds like Jason the Ginyu Force. That's what it's.
You are really hamming it up.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z style.
Let me just get my scouter ready. There we go.
I'd be afraid if I were you.
You know.
Sterling, don't fall off that chair, please.
You're like that guy from Dodgeball.
Oh my god! Wait, which one?
Yeah.
Nobody
What?
makes me bleed my own blood.
What good? No. Ben Stiller.
Well, yeah.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. And all of a sudden, he just goes on the Moser and gives the finger. Like,
Talk that guy. Yeah. Talk like that guy.
Ready to give it a go?
Yeah, I'm ready to give you
All
a
right, hold the top, okay?
Okay.
OTT.
Wicked Andy. I'd be afraid if I were you. A body in space can be a lot hotter than you might think, especially when I'm around. Watch your backs. Space Battalion One.
A lot slower though.
A lot slower.
A lot slower. More like this. I'd be afraid if I were you.
Oh, okay.
A body in space can get a lot hotter than you think, especially when I'm around.
Yeah.
That, like big closet.
Rocky Horror.
Yeah, it's extremely ridiculous drama. But you gotta slow it down so we have time for the beats to absorb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Okay. sorry. It's like I have it, but it's too funny. Okay, on. Wicked Andy. I'd be afraid if I were you. A body in space can get a lot hotter than you can possibly think when I'm around. Watch your backs. Space Battalion One.
Let's do another one. There's
Okay.
a little spot in the middle where we had hiccups, so I want to get it first.
Yeah, okay. Wicked Andy. I messed up.
Wait, I also messed up too. Sort of like.
Ready?
Is everything okay?
Never mind. That's okay.
Let me just see it 1 second. It's getting loose. Yeah.
I think it's a little too dark. It's too dark.
It's too dark?
Yes, that's perfect. I think you can push it.
Light.
Ready?
I can see the light. Okay.
Alright, and we're speeding. Action.
Wicked Andy. I'd be afraid if I were you. A body in space can get a lot hotter than you might think. Especially when I'm around. Watch your backs. Space Battalion One.
I love it. Let's keep that one.
When you get the word hotter, I was like, let me do something stupid. And I was like, this was the one.
No, I like that.
This thing should be steaming up.
Let's get back to our one when we had Hava in the front and the 3 in the back. You're gonna sit down. You did good. Take a seat.
If you strike me down, I should come more powerfully possible.
Okay. Mia, you're actually good. But let's get a little bit more exact. Perfect. You're doing great.
Sterling.
So we're going with, my commanders and I are building new ships and armaments with our liberated mining sites and resources to fight back against the oppression of your people. And we're now on the verge of an attack on your doorstep if our demands are not met in 1 week's time. We hereby declare that Mars is an independent planet free of disinformation, polarization, intimidation, financialization, fraternization, all these other Asian type words. Yeah. And so what's going to happen basically is actually the audio is going to get cut off when you're in the middle of it. And so you can actually basically just start talking gibberish after about the time of we are on the verge of an attack. That's really when the audio is going to get cut out. And
really?
Yeah, so that's really, you only need like the first sentence actually to go well, and then the rest of it, you can start reading off like a laundry list or grocery list if you want, but just whatever you want to do. But, a big impassioned speech with lots of hand movements and everything like that. This is your big moment where you're really telling them what you're about to do and what you're not about to do. And of course, Earth is going to respond by completely not listening to you, which is of course going to result in them getting bombed, and not defending themselves. Okay. Yeah. All right, Mia. You're drifting a little bit. Let's get you right there, okay? Yeah. Good? All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Action.
My commanders and I are building new ships and armaments with our liberated mining sites and resources to fight back against the oppression of your people. And we are now on the verge of the attack at your doorstep if our demands are not met in 1 week's time. We hereby declare blah-blah-dee and blah-blah-doo, and then I'm reading this monologue that I don't really memorize, and I'm coming after you, and you guys are in trouble, and by God, we're gonna get you, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad.
All right, let's do it again. This time, you guys in the background, not laughing. The hand movement was actually perfect, and when you lift your hands up, make it more towards your face. Some of your original hand movements are down here, and you're actually sort of from the chest up, and so towards the face is where I love all this kind of stuff, and this kind of stuff. That's good. So let's take it from the top again, okay?
All right.
And this time, everybody in the back.
Okay.
Nice.
We're solid. We're mad.
Boys over here.
All right, Chris, stay where you are. Britt, take 1 inch that way. 1 more inch. Jay, 2 inches that way. Good. Okay. Everyone ready? Let's try to keep a straight face, okay? Okay.
All right, here we go.
And action.
My commanders and I are building new ships and armaments with our liberated mining sites and resources to fight back against the oppression of your people. And we are now on the verge of an attack at your doorstep if our demands are not met in 1 week's time. we hereby declare Baba Doobie Dee, Badika, and now I'm not talking in monotone and everything, and I'm just trying to, and you are in trouble, and we are gonna pay, and we're gonna punch you in the nose, and you're gonna not like it at all, and we're gonna kill you so bad. It's gonna be so bad. You're going to bleed all over the place, and I'm going to get you, and your mom's going to cry so bad.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
That was good. That was pretty good. I'd be like, oh my god.
I don't know how the wrestlers do it, man.
Your mom's gonna cry.
Where's Dr. Wells? I need you, Dr. Wells.
Dr. Will. Bird got that. We got that.
Should I be crying? Hold this remote here. And so what I want you to do is, as he is sort of talking and everything, basically you're going to pick that remote up and then just kind of turn the volume down, actually.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then once the volume's all the way down, you just kind of set it down and kind of get back to what you were doing, basically.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to hear that. What kind of person makes terrorist demands?
So first you're listening to him do his terrorist talk and everything like that, and then you notice the remote there, and you pick it up and you kind of turn him down exactly.
Okay.
Exactly like that. So all right. So at first you're concerned, and you're looking up at the TV and everything.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. And then that's when you notice the remote down at your side there on a table off your side, and you pick it up and then you pick it up and point at the thing. Exactly. Okay. So we're gonna start and action.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Hava, the wicked ruler of Mars, and the reason we're all here. Now, let's get back to the ceremony. It's with great pleasure that I give the space pilot. It is with great pleasure. I can't get that right. It is with great pleasure that I give this certificate and space pilot wings to Arden Richardson. Arden, come on up here.
You can go through the rest of the
Okay.
lines.
Malcolm Goodman Carter.
Hold on there.
Is it Malcolm Goodman? Oh,
Malcolm
it's two
Goodman.
guys.
Yeah, Malcolm Goodman.
Oh, you actually put the punctuation in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
just
look-
correct
I don't have my glasses.
usage
Yes.
of the ellipses in this case for the first time in history. So we'll
I
just
don't
do
have my
that.
glasses on.
We'll just do it about 5 or 10 seconds pause in between each name, okay? So start on Malcolm.
Malcolm Goodman. Carter Jameson. Adriana Myers.
That one's Audrina.
Close enough. Audrina. Okay.
That was actually the name of one of our birds.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Wow.
Audrina Myers. Caleb. Is it? Let me. Craven. Caleb Craven.
Come here, son. You
Okay.
go these.
Let me do that one again. Not Caleb. What the shit? Caleb Craven. Come on up here, son. You've earned these.
All right, cut. That's perfect. All right, let's now do our last scene with Hava. So we'll get him back in line. So we'll get our baddies lined up one last time. All the baddies. That aren't actually bad. So we'll start with again, your big exaggerated hand movements. Exploitation, marginalization, and appropriation. Your days of treating Mars like a dumping ground are nearly over. And so you'll do that, and then you'll get to the. So what do you have to say about that, General William? I said we're gonna blow up your planet with our lasers. How do you like that, General William? What the hell is wrong with this thing? And kind of get in there and start touching it and everything like that. Like, hey, are we playing the pay-per-view stuff again? So that's what we'll do. And it basically ends with a riff about the pay-per-view thing. Be like, we really can't afford that. And he's back there, he's like, he's back there like, no.
Oh, wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I need you to come in this way a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. So he's going to look back at you, and you got to sit there because you're right on the edge of the camera, and so you can't cut this way. You got to stay right where you are. Okay.
So, in clear, say the way I'm doing this, it reminds me of that guy from Happy Gilmore. After Carl Weathers' character died, all of a sudden he's like, "Jibs," and the guy's like that.
It's pretty close to that. Yeah. No, it wasn't me. So we'll pick up from our thing here. And again, this could be kind of improvised as well, but it's really like, an attack is nearly imminent, and you are absolutely defenseless to stop us. Now, what do you have to say about that? And then no response as you're looking through. They're kind of getting back and turning away from you and getting back to the ceremony and ignoring you at that point. Okay, you ready to give it a try?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. You guys need to go?
No, be quiet.
Okay. All right. And action.
Exploitation, marginalization, and appropriation. Your days of treating Mars like a dumping ground are nearly over, and we are currently building an armada of 100,000 battleships prepared to crush your planet like a bug, ending your reign of horror and subjugation. What do you have to say about that, General William? I said, we're going to blow your planet up with our lasers. What do you have to say about that, General William? What the hell is wrong with this thing? Andy, were you buying pay-per-view again? You know we can't afford that stuff. Hey, all of you, I'm coming for you. You all are gonna suffer. Andy, I see right here on the order history. Damn it.
It's good.
It was pay-per-view. It was like $7.99. So what do you want me to say?
That was a good one taker. Trust me, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like that.
Really good. All right. Bad guys are actually done.
Yay. Well, sorry for the pay-per-view.
Jason, if you guys want to head out, you're free to go anytime.
Sure.
Hmm? Yep.
I'll do it.
All right.
She's got peace. My husband's waiting in the truck. Just wait for it to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was really good. I really appreciate you stepping in.
If you need anything else from me in the future,
I will definitely.
you got my email.
I do. Yeah. I really appreciate you stepping in. Thank you so much.
Pretty weak.
It was nice to meet you all.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
It was good. Okay, cool.
Pay-per-view. We can't afford it. So wait, you can order weapons of mass destruction,
but not pay-per-view.
That's
we're kind of looking at. So this guy just pulled some fucking hijinks up there. So everybody's kind of looking at him like, what was that?
Hey, wait, hold on. Sterling, you're in the shot.
What?
You're in the shot. Yeah, you want me to back up? Like, come over here.
Yeah, you should be in front there. Because he's going to be walking into the kitchen, past Hubert, and then back there into the middle here. Okay.
Alright, there we go. That's good. Camera's rolling.
So we're gonna start with I'm gonna go get my mom right now. She's right over there. He's literally right over there. Okay. So are we good?
Are we rolling?
Are we speeding?
Yep.
We are action. Okay. Hold on, pause.
Resume. I'm sorry.
Your buddy.
Got it?
Okay, the kids start rolling.
Okay. A little closer to that. Alright, action.
I'm gonna get my mom right now. She's right over there.
Well, good. Go get her. By the way, you're doing me a favor by not making me walk. Because this jacket, yeah, it's kind of heavy. Wow.
What the frick is that?
No, it's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. It's a spill. She spilled on me. It wasn't me. It was her spill.
Alright, let's take it back to the top.
Oh my god. What do they think it looks like? We're speeding?
Wait. Carter, my so-called best friend. I didn't mean.
Like that.
Just go get your mom.
Okay.
Am I in the shot?
He walks past.
No, I can't see you.
Okay. Alright.
Where? Because he can't see me.
Let's everyone squish together, Tyler. And Chris, have you go back 1 foot.
Okay, like right over here.
Yeah, we'll go here.
That sounds alright.
Chris, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, homie. Focus on you.
Can you see the flying potato?
No, I don't.
Good.
You see these traveling babies?
No, you can't use those socks. Give me some socks.
Alright, camera is rolling. Back, boom, pull up one more.
We'll pull up a little bit.
There we go. That,
Oops. Whoopsie daisy. I'm circling. My head's
there we go.
It's the best audio man in show business.
It's the I don't care.
That's okay.
Alright, hold it right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're good.
Alrighty.
Camera's rolling.
Alright, action.
I'm gonna go get her right now. She's right over there.
Go get her. By the way, you're doing me a favor by not making me walk over there. This jacket, a lot heavier when it's wet. Wow.
What the frick is that?
No, it's not what it looks like. It was. Why you guys look at me like that? It was just a spill. It's not what it looks like. She spilled. She did this. It's her spill.
You couldn't hold it, could you?
He's a pants pisser in denial. Alright, that's that scene. We're gonna go to the next scene. We got for Kathy. Let's see where that is. I think it's near the end. Yeah, in a minute.
Action.
Action.
Excuse me, Mr. Yobi, is it?
Huh?
I don't know how to tell you this, but oh, I think you're just beautiful. Would you be interested in getting dinner with me sometime? Oh my God, he's choking! Someone help, please!
Wait, hold on. What are we doing?
And action. And action. To the shot. We're ready. And action.
Excuse me, Mr. Yobi, is it?
Huh?
I don't know how how to tell you this, but I think you're just beautiful. Would you be interested in getting dinner with me sometime? Oh my God, he's choking. Someone help, please.
And action.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm saying, oh my God, he's choking.
No, we start with the whole thing. Be like,
okay.
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 Ready.
Excuse me, Mr. Miss Hold again.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Yobi, is it?
Huh?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you're just beautiful. Would you be interested in getting some dinner with me sometime? Oh my God, he's choking. Someone help, please.
Action.
Hey, nobody touch him. Don't touch him.
Get out the way. Get out the way. That man's gonna die. Get out the way. It's not a hug.
Well, this could be misconstrued as a hug.
How?
What do you mean? Okay, sorry.
You just looked at us so weird, like.
My bad. Oh man.
All right, let's start again with.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's do all over again.
You don't know that. It could be misconstrued as a hug. You might just be resting.
Misconstrued.
I didn't know choking sound like me.
Solid resting.
All right, you want to take it from the top again?
Yeah, let's take it from the top.
All right, let's take it from the top.
Fine.
All right, get a little room back.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
And action.
Hey, back up! Nobody touch him! This could be misconstrued as a hug, remember?
Really?
No hugging allowed. No unwanted hugging allowed. Yeah.
Get out of the way. This man gonna die. It's not a hug. Get out of the way.
I'm kidding. I messed up.
Okay. All right, one more time.
Okay.
Hey, you're right. He is
He's alive! He's alive! Touch him!
No, I'm not choking in that one.
I was trying to. When he said it, I was gonna go like, wait, what? Misconstrued. That's not.
Okay.
What was that? That's not what the girl said last night.
And reaction.
Back up! Nobody touch him! It could be misconstrued as a hug, and remember, no unwanted hugging allowed. Yeah.
Get out of the way. This man gonna die. It's not a hug.
That's your lie.
Why are you all so silent?
I have a
Why?
Oh gosh, I didn't know I had a line.
I guess we ain't got that far ahead recorder.
Sitting down here.
Bruh. Give him a sing back.
Oh gosh.
I still love this one.
But y'all was looking at that.
Are you watching? You know what?
The video is called Black People in Squid Game. She said the third game will be basketball.
She was like horse.
Alright.
Wait, we wasn't speeding.
We weren't speeding.
No.
Oh, yeah, we are. Now we are.
Alright, let's change gears a degree.
Okay. Alright, everybody ready?
Oh, wait.
Sterling.
Actually, get you to take a step back. And action.
Wait a minute, don't touch him! This could be misconstrued as a hug, remember? No unwanted hugging allowed. Yeah.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. This man gonna die.
He's gonna
It's not a
die.
hug. Get out of the way.
You don't know that. He could just be resting his eyes. Okay, maybe not, but even if he does die, at least he'll be looking down from heaven, knowing he was comforted, knowing that he would die with dignity. The dignity of not being touched when you don't want it.
What if he's burning his roof?
I think it was.
Congratulations, you just killed him.
I'm just like,
I don't broke it. I always slid down that. That reminds me of a Family Guy when Peter finds that giant glass with more people, and all of a sudden he couldn't breathe. He's like,
So my bad. So congratulations. So right after that, it'll be touch me. And then everyone's like, "Hey, that was
oh, I didn't know that line was there."
Yeah, you good?
Okay, so help me.
So you're gonna go.
Okay, so everyone says, hey.
You can touch
I gave you permission. That's all.
Okay.
You found a way to kill somebody without actually touching them.
Damn, death by
Saw does that too.
So Josh, I'll have you kneel towards him a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. And so you go.
Okay.
I give you my permission. You can touch me.
Okay. Something like that.
And then the whole crowd is saying like that's permission and all that.
Yeah.
Permission, like, it's like yelling at you, like, do it.
So Sam, I'd like you to do that. Like, that was permission. That was permission. Just like that. And everybody else, we could kind of double in that. We'd be like, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So you're choking. You look up at him and you go, I give you my permission. Touch me. But you gotta be making eye contact with him when you say that. Okay.
Okay. I think I know what to do.
Yeah.
I want to try something. Let's do it.
All right. No balls. Okay. All right. Action.
I give you permission.
That was it. That was permission.
That's permission.
Come on, say it.
Okay.
Oh, Jerry.
So, what are you doing? What is this? I didn't give you permission.
I know.
Cut there.
Doesn't matter if you get permission to hug somebody from saving their life.
Congratulations, you're okay. Another matter.
I felt your breath on me.
Thanks. So we're gonna do it one more time. And this time, after he gives him the hug and everything, he goes, "I didn't give you permission."
Okay.
You're gonna kind of shake your head and help Yobi up, and everybody's gonna kind of walk off with him towards that direction. And then, including you, you're gonna get up and walk with them, and then you're just gonna kind of be there and do your your ending line there. Okay.
Okay.
So as soon as everybody kind of leaves and walks out this way, you're going to kind of look into or look off and kind of do your little diatribe at the end of the last paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay. So wait, So I just like hug him.
Yeah. So he's going to get down there and kneel right next to him, and so you're going to give him a hug and everything, and
you rescued me.
Thanks, bro.
And then he's gonna be a little bit like, a real unhappy face when you're being hugged. Okay. All right, everybody, crowd around a little bit closer to them. And action.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, what is this? I didn't give you hugs. I didn't give you permission to give me a hug.
You saved my life.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a hero.
Oh, how's that feel?
Oh.
I feel nothing.
Want a victory hug?
No.
I have
bony knees, yeah.
At least you weren't born with glass bones and paper skin.
All right, everyone ready?
Okay, ready.
All right, action.
Thank you, man.
Get off me! What is this? I didn't give you permission to give me a hug.
So you saved my life.
Oh.
Well, congratulations, you're a hero.
You know what? This is all your fault. It was a spill. I didn't even like hugging even before you ruined my jacket. And nobody should be giving hugs without permission. And if I have to clean some toilets just to prove my point, I will. So you know what? Go in there, have some dinner. Go in there, eat your little fried raviolis while I stay out here while I still have my principles. Yeah, my principles. Have a great time, and maybe I'll just have some red wine while I'm out here. My jacket, starting to get dry. Get off me! What is this? I didn't give you permission to give me a hug. Did I?
Come on, Yobi, let's get out of here. You know what? Come on, Yobi.
This is your fault. It was a spill. I never even liked hugging before you ruined my jacket. And nobody should be giving hugs without permission. And if I have to clean toilets just to prove my point, I will. I'll do it. So go in there, have some dinner, go in there, eat your little fried raviolis while I stay out here where at least I have my principles. Have a great time. And maybe I'll just have some red wine while I'm out here. My jacket's starting to get dry.
Alright. Okay. Action. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Hava, the wicked ruler of Mars and the sworn enemy of Earth. That is why we're all here. So, let's get back to the ceremony. It is with great pleasure that I award the certificate and space pilot wings to Arden Richardson. You earned that, son.
Thank you.
Did I just say the three names? Malcolm Goodman, Carter Jamerson.
And we'll do a series of each person coming up and getting them. So we're going to hand those back to Dr. Will. We'll do one. I'm not sure if we'll use the footage or not, but we'll do one of everybody just in case.
Okay. Who's next? Just tell me the name. Okay. Malcolm Goodman. Malcolm Goodman. Congratulations.
Right. Carter Jamerson.
Carter Jameson. Congratulations, son.
Thank you, sir.
That's my baby.
Adrena Myers.
Adrena Myers. Congratulations.
And Caleb Craven.
And Caleb Craven. Congratulations, son.
Thank you, sir.
You earned this.
It's a great honor.
You know, what is that?
I know this is a little bit irregular.
I know this is a little bit irregular, but come on, bring it in here. I know what it's like to feel the terror of a hug, having another man's body close to yours. But don't worry, I've just the thing for you.
You look like you enjoy it.
Don't worry, I've just the thing for you. I didn't do that.
All right, let's end on page 22, which is, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today, the graduation of our newest space pilots, and welcome to Space Battalion One.
Sterling, you're making a lot of noise.
All right, action.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's ceremony and graduation of our newest space pilots. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending our ceremony of our... Shit, why am I screwing that up? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's graduation and our newest space pilots. And welcome to Space Battalion One! Each and every one of you is now a member of the Space Battalion family, and as such, I take your safety and responsibility very seriously. We're all in this together, defending Earth from the threats in space and right here at home. Good night, and you're dismissed.
Excellent. All right, let's get everybody lined up.
we're gonna get some reaction shots now. So the 5 back lined up where we were earlier.
Sterling.
Yes.
Alright, we got my cup, babe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, don't we have medal for everybody?
Yeah, but I don't know where they all are.
I know where they all are.
Oh yeah, get them, Sterling. Remember, Ed, we had a whole pack of those medals?
Okay, so we're gonna get you guys right here. And basically, so we're at the point right now where Caleb just hugged General William, and his jacket is now stained. So you guys are like, basically.
Yeah, we only have
4.
We only have 2.
I have 2.
So I'll get you guys just a little bit closer together.
Who should wear the other one?
Are you gonna get a shot of everybody at once?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, because
Who should wear the other one?
we've got 2 extra, like,
Oh, things?
medallions, yeah. Stop. Go get the other ones. I'll get the other
They
ones.
are.
You just told me you had 2.
No, I didn't. We had 2.
Okay.
We'll do the shot in a minute. Let's unnecessarily complicated details. Let's start with the shot that we're just doing. So get you guys right next to each other. And so you guys are looking ahead, basically right here. And so when I wave around a little bit, that's when the hug's gonna happen. You guys gotta do that kind of thing. Okay. So we'll do action. So look straight ahead. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right.
Wait, can I laugh at his expense?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Evil laughter.
And I'll get the 3 you just scrunch together just a little bit.
What? Huh? Katrina, what energy are you on? What are you on? They scramble. Listen. You ready for this? I know what you're getting to. Alright, let's go. You know enough.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'll get you guys, all 3 of you, to look ahead.
Okay.
So stare ahead, everybody. Jump. Stare ahead. And give me a WTF. Okay, everybody stare ahead. And give me a WTF now. Stare ahead at attention. And a reaction.
Of what?
Of a big old hug and General William getting wine all over him. Yeah. And one more. Okay, good. All right. And good shot. Attention. And reaction. Okay. And do the same thing.
Why'd you say oh boy?
This one makes me some.
And attention. And reaction. And Bert.
Oh Lord. Alright, I'm ready.
I'm not going to be able to do much about the reflection, so. All right, attention. Reaction. Give me a WTF now.
Couldn't happen to a greater guy. Oh, sorry.
Yep, so at attention. And General William just has started walking off now. And so you're now kind of at ease. And everyone start walking off now.
he seems like the first person. That's what he's
this way.
And okay, everyone at attention. And General William is now walking away, and where to use. And we're all walking off. I'll have you go to right just a little bit. Perfect. And action.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
What do you mean, what the fuck was that? It was your mom. She caused a spill.
A spill?
Yeah, a spill. Right on my jacket, she ruined it. And it's absolutely soaked. And you only get one pair? These things just grow on trees? They don't, okay? They don't work like that. You gotta measure them, you gotta break them all in. It's a whole process that I don't feel like going through, okay?
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Talking about, am I serious? Oh, do you want to go get your mom?
I'm gonna go get my mom right now. She's literally right over there.
Good. Go get her. By the way, you're doing me a favor by not making me walk. Because this jacket, really heavy when it's wet.
And action. Hold on. Almost action. I forgot about something. And action.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
What do you mean, what the fuck was that? It was your mom. She caused the spill.
The spill?
Yeah, the spill. Right on my jacket, she completely ruined it. It's absolutely soaked, and you only get one pair of these things? You think these things just grow on trees? They don't. It doesn't work like that. Okay? They measure them, you gotta break them in. It's a whole process that, Carter, I don't feel like going through.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Am I serious?
I'm gonna get my mom right now. She's literally right over there.
Well, good. Go ahead. Go get her. By the way, you do me a favor now by not making me walk. Because this jacket's really heavy when it's wet.
Starting position.
You said knock?
Yeah, usually doctors kind of knock before they come in, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
In case you decide to get negative.
What?
I was wondering, I don't know why they do that. I don't know what you'd be doing, but
They do always knock.
They always knock as if it's like your house or something like that.
I turned off. Help.
Turned off?
Yep.
Okay.
Camera is rolling.
And action.
Hi there. I'm Jack. Shit. I'm sorry. Do you want me to just come in from like that instead of knocking and coming in?
Let's try that whole knock again.
Okay, my bad.
We're still rolling.
And we're still in action, so whenever you're ready.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Captain Brooke Hutchinson. A PhD, MD, ACE, but you can just call me Hutch. But I heard about your little problem. Welcome to wine training. That's welcoming intimacy and new experience training. This one is really common, especially with guys like you. You know, juju-like fellas. Been up to some naughty no-nos. We had to get the general suits team cleaned. Nyobi was not happy about that. Anyway, now I've read your file. I figured you're a little bit of a Bambi type.
Bambi type?
You know, because of your mom.
My mom isn't dead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, well, whoopsie daisy. Scratch that one off. How is she, by the way?
Look, that doesn't even matter. Why are we even doing this? And how are we doing this? Like, am I just gonna sit here and you just keep asking me questions? Or like...
Look, to be an effective space pilot, sometimes you have to have trust in the battalion with your life and vice versa. They need to know that they can depend on you at any moment, under any circumstance. I'm here to promote communication and combat effectiveness through training so that you can be the best captain possible. Plus, General Williams says you have to complete this training or you'll be cleaning toilets instead of flying. Sound good?
You said your name was Hutch again?
Alright, that was good. Let's do it again. Play there.
Oh, you're good.
We'll be starting in 1 second.
Camera.
Where should I stand?
Closer, so that the mic, we want the mic kind of be right here. Actually. Yeah. Yep, that's good. All right, and action.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Catherine Brooke Hutchinson, PhD, MD, ACE, but you can call me Hutch. So, I've heard about your little problem, but welcome to WINE training. That's welcome to intimacy and new experience training. This is the one that's really common, especially with guys like you. You know, juju kind of guys. And well, you've been up to some kind of naughty things recently. And looks here, you broke some wine glasses. We had to have the general suits steam cleaned, and Yobi was not happy about that. But, so here we are. I've read your file and figured that you're a little bit of a Bambi type.
A Bambi type?
Yeah, a Bambi? You know, because of your mom.
My mom isn't dead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, well, scratch that one off then. How is she, by the way?
It doesn't matter. Look, oh my God. Why are we even doing this? And how are we doing this? Like, do I just sit here? You just kind of ask me all kinds of questions, or?
Look, to be an effective space pilot, sometimes you have to trust your battalion with your life. And vice versa. They need to know that they can depend on you no matter what the circumstances, even at a moment's notice. I'm here to promote communication and combat effectiveness through trust building and emotional regulation training. And so that you can be the best captain you can possibly be. General Williams says you have to complete the Florida program or you're going to be cleaning toilets. Sound good?
Let's do that one again, which is and General Williams says that you have to complete the program or you'll be cleaning toilets instead of flying. Sound good? All right, and action.
And General Williams says you're going to have to complete the program or you'll be cleaning toilets instead of flying. Sound good?
Did you say your name was Hutch again?
Alright, good. Alright, so we're going to keep that scene. And let's go to the next scene. Let's get Betrayal, Austin, and Hey, what do you think? Are you doing a hand press or are you guys want to keep it there? What do you think?
No, keep it that way. My knees are kind of. Oh, no, they got wearing these shoes too. Sure, what temperature?
Okay. Alright, fellas, you ready to give it a go?
Are we rolling?
We're rolling. Sure, we can get a little closer.
Rolling.
Alright, action.
Alright, boys. Important questions. Which of these will show up on our masculine features? The red one or the black one? Face it the right way.
Well, it depends. Who is this mystery woman? You ready for the big reveal?
Maybe one of them will make me tall, possibly.
Ooh, the big reveal. Who is this mature mystery woman that definitely isn't a herbal supplement element, bro?
First of all, she never posts about supplements. Most it's just like cat pictures and the action.
Alright, boys, important questions. Which of these shirts show up on our masculine features? The red one or the black one? Come on. I need options.
Well, it depends on the this mystery woman. You ready for the big reveal?
You know what? Maybe one of them would make me look taller.
Oh, big reveal. Who is this man?
Did you just say Cheerio?
Let's start. Yes, the big reveal.
Did you say Cheerio?
I'm glad you messed up because I forgot the light. Oh yeah.
He said Cheerios.
He said Cheerios.
Yes.
Are we starting with that one?
Should we start?
Bottom 26.
It's 26B.
Yeah, bottom to
Oreo.
high school.
Yeah, we're still
Speeding.
Speeding.
And
Action.
action.
Yes, the big reveal. Who is the mature mystery woman that definitely isn't a herbal supplement MMM rep?
First of all, she never posts about supplements. Mostly just cat pictures, mom group stuff, photos or something.
Her son?
How old is this woman?
None of your business.
Take the phone.
Phone. Eric's like, God damn it.
That's good. That's good.
I was like, I don't think he said that. I was saying, take the phone.
It stopped.
Or is it change?
I'm sorry. Have we run out of batteries?
I think we're out of batteries.
I can't tell you who it
I
is.
think it's not
How old is this one?
Exactly.
You don't know none of your business.
Listen, guys.
Can somebody
Can't tell
hold
you
the bill?
who it is. Exactly.
I mean, is it dead though?
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna use the microphone built into the camera. Chris, let's do an audio test with that. We're gonna do a full stop and a full start. Let's listen to audio.
All right.
Y'all gotta tackle me.
Wait, do you have an SD card in that
This
thing?
one's
I guess it is.
Yeah, we actually
Do you
got
have an SD card?
Like an
Okay, so y'all gonna do this.
inside there's an SD card, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Well, actually,
How y'all gonna do this
I
time?
actually have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have an audio recorder.
How the camera gonna see this tackle?
Choose it.
Alright.
Okay, so how am I?
How we gonna do this?
So,
So my phone.
Hey, can I get you guys?
Take a phone.
Can you do your lines, Bert? Just say some lines.
Sure. First of all, she doesn't post supplement videos. She posts cat videos, mom.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll do my best.
You want me to tighten it up and go down?
Did that
Where's
actually
this thing?
talk with you?
On this left side.
Look, it's not bad for this.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, I meant this part right here.
I also this.
These sides will slide down.
Okay. All right, let's do it, fellas.
hey, plug.
Alright, there you go.
All right, so we're gonna start with Bert.
Camera's rolling.
Listen, guys, I can't tell you who it is. I just can't. All right.
Okay.
All right, Chris, we ready?
Yep, camera's rolling.
All right. Action.
Listen, guys, I can't tell you who it is, so mind your business.
Take the phone.
Wait.
Let go. This abuse. Y'all want to see my lawyers?
Let's figure it out.
Okay, get it without my face. Bitch.
All
right, so
oh,
let's do it. Let's do it. This time, I want. Let's stay on the ground, guys.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do like a tracking shot here. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Camera is rolling.
Real quick, is that bar right there gonna get in the way or cause?
No, it's not in the shot.
I feel like it's gonna cause a problem in the
All right.
future.
Yeah. Let's just move out the way for right now. Because I was gonna say, I think I know how to track you guys.
Hold this.
Okay. You ready?
Carry on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Everybody feeling good? Everybody stretch?
Okay, Mr. Soldier.
For real.
Yeah, don't forget the.
Okay, I'm good.
The world win.
All right, you guys ready? They're ready.
You look like you're touching us higher.
Okay. All right, you guys ready? And action.
Listen, guys, I just can't tell you who it is, so mind your business.
Take the phone.
Nope, leave that. Oh, that didn't work.
Pause.
Y'all threw me on my knee. Y'all threw me on my knees.
You good, bro?
Nope, got me in a minute.
Oh, no, snap.
Shit.
They got you in the groin?
No, they threw me on my knees.
Ouch. Is it okay? You okay?
I just need a minute.
All right.
Okay, give me a minute. I need a good laugh. I'll tell you a joke.
Yo, I'll give me some space.
No, I'll tell you a joke.
Can I get some space? Space, please let me breathe now. Lawyer, brother. I need a lawyer.
Okay. You guys ready? Alright, you guys ready?
Ready as over, B.
And action.
No! Give it the phone, give him the phone, give him. Wait. Nobody activate the emergency. I thought I built the vibration. Emergency. I was like, wait. Okay. Someone. All right.
Okay, rolling and action.
Wait. Give it. Let go. This is against no rights. Let go, man. I'm suing. Is that bad?
Camera's rolling.
Lord.
Wait, hold on. Can you move the tripod and the light?
This is claustrophobia as finest. Jesus. That sounds like something that I don't like.
All right, here we go. Camera's rolling.
Oh, attack me, bro.
All right, here we go. Ready? You guys ready?
This would definitely not hold you.
And action.
What the hell they be feeding y'all, man? Damn, y'all heavy as shit.
Give it the phone.
I'm calling my lawyers.
How's it?
What the?
So
Yeah, so we're gonna do it from the
we're gonna read it from you. Pick up the phone and go.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Sorry, and action.
My mom?
What about your mom?
What makes you think my mom would be interested in you?
She's not who would be interested in me.
My baby Carter's fucking graduating space pilot school. What the hell is this?
Wait.
And that's when Burton realized he messed up.
Not that one. Read the one before.
Huh?
Start from
Restart.
Okay, camera's rolling. And action.
My mom? What makes you think my mom would be interested in you? My baby Carter is fucking graduating space pilot school. What the hell is this?
Wait. Not that one. We don't. That's all, folks. Wait, read the one before. All right, I got it.
Camera's rolling.
From the top.
Yeah, from the top. Camera's rolling. Let me get you on focus. And action.
Never mind. Move the phone out before we start.
My mom? What makes you think my mom would be interested in you?
Wait. Read the one before.
Hold on.
That's the top.
Camera's rolling. And action.
My mom? What makes you think my mom would be interested in you? My baby Carter is fucking graduating space pilot school. What the hell is this?
Wait. Read the one before.
Wish me luck tonight. I'm going to finally tell him how I feel. So scared, but I have to do this. 53 likes.
And then Austin, you go. That's a lot of likes for a mom post.
That's a lot of likes for a mom post.
Why the hell are you stalking my mom on the internet?
I call it Batmaning.
That's funnier.
Oh,
That's funny.
You're supposed to say talking to her. I'm friends with everybody. I kind of like her. I call it Batman.
I call it Batman. That's funny.
Huh?
So I'm not sitting here. I was gonna pop up when you said that last line.
We gonna start with what you said.
All right, let's start.
Wait. Camera's rolling. Okay.
We rolling, bro. The camera can only handle my face for so long. Come on.
Damn. It's fine, they ain't cracked yet because they ain't seen me yet.
Huh? And action.
That's a lot of likes for a mom post.
Why the hell are you stalking my mom on the internet?
I call that Batmaning.
That's disgusting.
What comes on after that?
All right.
Camera's rolling.
We're gonna start with Petrel's line, which is why the hell are you stalking my mom on the internet?
You need to do the same thing.
Then you do the. I call that Batman. Then you go, that's disgusting. And then your line is disturbing. You know, what's going on with you, and that your life is like this right now? Like, why is your life like this? So let's take it out. Take it from there. Action.
Why the hell are you stalking my mom on the internet?
I call that Batmaning.
That's disgusting.
And disturbing. What is going on in your life that it's like this?
That's my mom. She's obviously not talking about you.
Okay, hold on. Jesus, get help. Okay, no. All right, so has she even said anything about you?
No. I don't follow her on social media. I have no idea. I just think she's into like taller guys, older, more mature, less vain, less insecure.
Okay, we get it.
How about this? Which is why you're stalking my mom on the internet, okay? You guys ready?
Camera's rolling.
Oh, okay. Let's do this.
All right, action.
Why the hell are you stalking my mom on the internet?
I call that Batmaning.
That's disgusting.
And disturbing. What is going on in your life that it's like this?
A lot of things.
That's my mom. She's obviously not talking about you.
Oh, okay, has she even mentioned you at all? Like, at all in her posts?
No. And I don't follow her on social media. I have no idea. I just think that she's into like taller guys, older, more mature, less vain, less insecure, less obnoxious.
Oh, okay.
Less rated.
Hey, now. We get it. How about this? Help me figure out what I'm wearing.
Listen, look, just guys, help me figure out what I need to wear tonight, all right? In case it is me, and then we could figure out who your mom really has a crush on, okay?
Oh, I was about to say it. He told me to stay on the ground.
That's right.
Yeah, stay on the ground, yeah.
This is no time. All right, and
I can do this all.
camera's rolling.
Okay, we got it. Listen, just help me figure out what I should wear tonight in case it is me, and then we'll figure out who it really is together, okay? All right, action.
Oh, that's when we're starting it?
Yeah, you're gonna start in. He's talking like less insecure, less obnoxious. You go, okay, we get it. Just help me figure out what I should wear tonight in case it is me, and then we'll figure out who it really is together. All right?
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, action.
Okay, all right, we get it. Just help me figure out what I'm gonna wear, just in case it is me, so we see what it really is. Jesus.
All right, one more time.
Yeah. I stumble like someone got tackled with a fumble.
All right, go ahead. Action.
All right, I get it. How about this? Y'all help me figure out what I'm gonna wear, just in case it is me, and we find out who it really is. Deal?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm only helping so I can prove to you that it's definitely. Oh, let me do it again. All right. I'm only helping so that I can prove to you that it's definitely not you she's talking about. But how are we going to figure it out? I can't just ask her. That's way too weird.
Yeah, what if we just watch her?
Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
So what do we just watch her?
You mean like spy on my mom?
Also Batman, but whatever.
So let's start with I'm only helping you so I can prove that it's definitely not her. We'll start from there, okay? Action.
I'm only helping this out.
Reaction.
Okay. So, but I'm only helping out so I can prove to you it's definitely not you. She's talking. Hold on, let me do that again. Let me do that again. Hold on. But I'm only helping so that I can prove to you it's definitely not you she's talking about. But how are we going to figure it out? I can't just ask her. That's way too weird.
We can watch her.
You mean like spy on my mom?
I mean, that's also part of Batmaning, but like, who can judge?
All right. And then you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can. She is.
You?
Hold on. I said that. Oh, there's more. Okay. Can I start right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can so she is free to mingle. I'll just be hiding off in the distance in the dark shadows like Batman, watching her every move.
Let's do that when we get a little more natural, okay?
All right, rolling.
Action.
All right. At dinner, you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can so she's free to mingle. I'll just be hiding off in the distance in the dark shadows like Batman, watching her every move.
Very judgmental in that tone, sir.
Sleep.
Sorry.
Sorry.
My bad.
Just say it. Just say the name.
I'm sorry.
Let's start over. We're gonna start from Control's line. We're basically gonna say, we're gonna watch her at dinner, but just make sure that you guys give her some space, okay? I don't want her to know that we're watching her, okay? And then your response, Bert, is okay. Yeah, I love it. That sounds like a sensible plan. What do you think? What you think, Garden? And you're like, yeah, buddy.
Wait, what's small?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
You sound so country.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
And then you end the scene by saying,
and
action.
All right. At dinner, you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can. I'll just be hiding off in the distance in the dark shadows like Batman, watching her every move.
Yeah, buddy.
Boy, I'm supposed to say that sounds like a good plan.
You cut me out.
That was a courtesy note. I'm sorry. I'm
Come on, boy. That ain't how that works.
Unfair treatment.
okay, let's do it one more time.
Let's do it.
We're still rolling.
Let's get this ending here. Action.
All right. At dinner, you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can. So, it's confusing me. This freedom mingle.
You don't have to say free to mingle.
Yeah, this is
That's optional.
Just give her as much space as you can.
So she could be
Okay,
able to
there we go.
mingle.
I'll say that. Okay. All right. At dinner, you guys make sure to give her as much space as you can. I'll just be hiding off in the distance in the dark shadows like Batman, watching her every move.
Sounds like a good plan. What you think, Arden?
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, let's get it. Now, so, y'all do me a favor. Help me the frick up!
Okay, good. Camera's rolling.
Look at you.
How did you hurt yourself?
You rolling?
No, I hit the spot I fell on at work.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
You rolling?
Eric, are you gonna?
So there's going to be a lot of improv here. You can come in here and you basically going to challenge you guys to run the contest, and so just roll with it, okay?
Where should I?
I think you just stand right here.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Action.
Help me the frick up.
Howdy, boys. What have we got going on here? Good old-fashioned push-up contest?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I guess I underestimated you. I never thought you boys much for calisthenics beyond the bare minimum. Malcolm, I bet you couldn't even do 5.
Get burned by an old man.
We haven't started the contest yet, son.
You said I couldn't do 5. That starts the contest.
I'll tell you what.
I'll just keep going.
Yeah, you got some lines, buddy.
Oh yeah, you got your.
Put in their ones, which I think is Bert on his back.
There we go. Camera is rolling.
How do I end up in these situations?
Okay, are we speeding?
Yep.
Watch out.
We are speeding.
We're speeding, okay. Action.
Howdy, boys. What do we got going on here? Good old-fashioned push-up contest? I'm quite surprised. I didn't give you boys much credit for doing calisthenics, other than the bare minimum. Malcolm, I bet you couldn't eat. I'd be surprised if you could even do more than 5.
No offense, Sarge. But, sweet Christmas and a basket. What's the line again?
Basketball. What kind of football, basketball?
Somebody show them the script.
Stay to the straight.
Camera's rolling.
We are speeding.
Your glasses on, Bert.
Everybody say it.
3, 2, 1, action.
Malcolm, I'd be surprised if you could even do more than 5.
No disrespect, sir. But if you're offering a challenge, then I accept. Let's get it.
All right. Tell you what, boys. If you accept this challenge, you get first dinner for the rest of the month.
First dinner?
First dinner.
Y'all boys better get down here. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Get down.
Come on.
All right, everybody in the position, and we're gonna do a cut there, and then we're gonna.
How about this? I'll say okay, first to 40 wins. If you get to 40, keep going. And if you lose, you have to wear lipstick at dinner. Good?
Random question: if I lose, will it be in my shade though?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, and then zoom in on him when
I don't know how to push
Dr. when he says his line. So let's start looking at him. Start like here.
Oh.
His face.
I'm gonna get to 40.
All right.
40? Really?
Yes. Tara, I want you to stand right here and have your thing over them.
There we go.
So we'll do one take from his angle, and then we'll do another take from their angle, and we'll stitch this together from 2 different takes. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Call it whenever you're ready, Chris.
All right. Camera's rolling.
We're speeding.
Are you going past 20? Or are you dropping out?
Okay, I'm dropping out.
If you could say us whenever you're ready.
All right. I'm ready. And action.
All right, tell you what, boys. First to 40 wins. If you go past 40, highest number. And if you win, first dinner for the month. If you lose, you have to wear lipstick to dinner.
And no question, if I do lose, will the lips be in my shape?
No, bright red. You all would look good in bright red. All right, you ready? Come on, get up. Are you ready? And go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. I could do this all day, gentlemen. 20.
Camera is rolling. Are we speeding?
Are we speeding?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go right here. You guys ready?
No, we're ready.
Get out of action. Stay ready, bro.
Okay. All right, you guys ready?
No.
Okay. Well, here we go. And action.
I just remembered something, guys. I hate push-ups. Ooh, you're cheating. There's no way you can do as much push-ups. You're old. I just realized something, guys. It's gonna look real awkward when she confesses her love and we got the same shade and I wear it better than her.
They actually did one.
Is that all you boys got?
I want your workout regimen.
Alright.
Push up the word on the floor.
No, you guys just on the floor.
Okay, ready?
Now what's that?
So, alright, boys. Not bad.
Okay.
This old pilot still got it. Now here it is. And then you pull out the lipstick. I think it'll look good on you guys.
And action.
All right, boys. Not bad. This old pilot still got it. Let's see. Here it is. Deep red number 4. You guys are gonna look beautiful at dinner.
Alright, cut. Now he's going to stand up and he's going to say, I guess now's probably a good time to bring this up. Long time ago, the government actually.
Okay, camera's rolling and action.
All right. All right. Here it is. Bright red number 4. You boys are going to look beautiful at dinner. I got some friends that want to meet you.
Oh, God.
I guess now is as good a time as any to let you know that long time ago, I was part of a special augmentation process to create super soldiers. To be able to create super soldiers so we could better survive harsh elements. You know, like the harsh element of space. I got all the speed and none of the side effects. They still can't figure out why I'm still alive. That's why they keep me on active duty.
Y'all got any more of that serum? No?
See you all at dinner.
Oh, by the way, I was only kidding about the lipstick.
All right, can I do something here?
And action.
All right, I'll see all you boys at dinner. All right, I was kidding about the lipstick. See you later, gentlemen.
All right, and as you're walking away, let's do one more line, which is, when did I come in here?
Here you go. And action.
All right, gentlemen, I'll see you all at dinner. Oh, and I was just kidding about the lipstick. Now, what did I come in here for?
At least we made a good impression on him. Alright, guys? Sure. Leave it there.
Alright, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
And action.
Yeah, this is sort of the reason why I like to have my own space sometimes. Those guys are a lot. So sometimes I'll check out my ship or just come in here and watch a movie if I need some me time. My parents are here tonight and they're really excited. They got to see Hava at the ceremony. He's sort of a celebrity now with the older folks after he hacked Antiques Roadshow by mistake.
I love it. Add it, y'all.
All right. And here we go. Rolling.
And action.
What is this? Some kind of spin cycle?
Negativity and sensitivity really lock in your chakras, emotions, and negativity. All of your chakras. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I can't.
Okay, I like the voice you did. That was pretty good.
That was kind of fun.
Chinese translation. And I was like, all right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, camera's rolling.
Great.
Okay, camera's rolling.
Oh my god.
Action.
Okay, what is this? Some kind of spin cycle?
Negativity and sensitivity really can lock into your negative emotions and misalign your chakras and the Yali
Oh, the Leons?
Oh yeah, really powerful stuff.
This does seem powerful. Whoa!
Alright, let's cut there. Alright, so this will be the late.
Camera's rolling.
Now tell me, is this a 5 or a 6?
Uh,
A 7 or an 8?
well,
Your anxiety.
Alright, see ya. Thank you so much.
Bye, Sam.
Appreciate you coming by.
Bye, Santa.
You came with?
What was that?
You sure you have everything you came with?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you so much, Sam. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll see ya.
Bye.
See you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Action.
Is this a 5 or a 6? A 7 or an 8?
well,
Your anxiety should be getting a little bit high right now, but then it should get lower. Just let the process happen.
okay, stop. This isn't even a hug.
Well, tell me what you're feeling right now.
I feel horrible. It's because of you, and you keep shaking me and not even doing anything.
Listen, you gotta tell me why you're so afraid of hugging. Do you really want to pass this course and fly? All you gotta do is give me one little hug, and then you're on your way out of here.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, bring it in. See? There. I have nothing against hugs.
It's because you miss your dead mom, isn't it?
Are you deaf? My mom isn't dead. I saw her earlier. You want to know the truth?
Yes, I would love to know the truth.
It was a spill.
It was a spill?
Carter's mom.
I'm sorry, what?
Carter's mom spilled her red wine all over my jacket, so I just went to the thing and got cleaned up afterwards.
Oh, wait, what?
I mean, I tried to clean it up, but it just happened.
And she was the one who spilled it, so why should I even have to go through the effort?
Hold on. So let me get this straight. Someone spilled wine on you, and you pretended to hate hugs so you wouldn't be late for this graduation ceremony?
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Exactly.
Then why wouldn't you just change into a different jacket? There's like 50 of them in the hangar right there.
Why the hell should I have to change my jacket? She's the spiller, not me, not me.
Do you hear yourself? What kind of person just lets people get covered in wine? You could have just said, hey everyone, look at me, the big dummy covered in wine. Better not hug anyone in a 50-mile radius.
Look, it's way more complicated than that, lady, okay? I can't be expected to be responsible for all the irresponsible people out here. If you didn't know, yeah, there's actually some people in society who don't just go around spilling wine on people. Yeah, people like me, all right? And besides, now they know better. You hug some people, you just may not like the outcome.
I have to tell General Williams this. He'll be horribly upset and you'll definitely have latrine duty. Probably for a month, and that's a lot of dumps to clean.
What?
I'm sorry, Caleb. You leave me no choice. I'm failing you for this course. You haven't learned to overcome your fear of intimacy, and you haven't even tried to get those chakras realigned. But you're all right about one thing. Unwanted hugs and touches are a blight on society. And that is why I'm recommending to General Williams that we outlaw all unwanted physical contact in the Space Force.
All unwanted contact?
You're hereby ordered to report to the janitor's closet with Yobi at 1800 hours for mandatory latrine duty.
Wait. Give it one more chance, please. My chakras are begging you, please.
That was good. Let's pick up.
Oh yeah, camera's rolling. And action.
Action, yep.
I have to tell General William this. He'll be horribly upset, and you'll definitely have latrine duty. Probably for a month, and that's a lot of dumps to clean.
What?
Look, I'm sorry, Caleb, but you leave me no choice. I am failing you for this course because you haven't learned to overcome your fear of intimacy, and you haven't even tried to get those chakras straightened out. You know, unwanted hugs and touches are a blight to this society. And that's why I'm recommending to General William that we outlaw all unwanted physical contact in the Space Force.
Wait. All right, let's do that paragraph again.
Yep.
All right, camera's rolling.
I'm sorry, Caleb. You leave me no choice. I'm failing you for this course. You haven't learned to overcome your fear of intimacy, and you haven't even tried to get those chakras straightened out. But you are right about one thing. Unwanted hugs and touches are a blight on society. That's why I'm recommending to General William that... I'm sorry. I thought you said no to me. I'm gonna take them. Do you want me to start it over or take it from unwanted hugs?
That's it. Just take it. Camera's rolling. And action.
I'm sorry, Caleb. You leave me no choice. I'm failing you for this course. You haven't learned to overcome your fear of intimacy, and you haven't even tried to get those chakras straightened out. You know, you are right about one thing, though. Unwanted hugs and touches are a blight on society. That's why I'm recommending to General William that we outlaw all unwanted physical contact in the Space Force.
All unwanted contact?
You're hereby ordered to report to the janitor's closet with Yobi at 1800 hours for mandatory latrine cleaning duty.
Wait. Give me one more chance, lady. Hush. Come on, please. My chakras are begging you.
That was good.